Duds and Dragons is an unscripted, maturely rated, extremely homebrewed D&D podcast inspired by the hit podcast Dungeons and Daddies. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Listener discretion is advised.
What's with these humans dissing this girl? And look at that 4-foot runt. What did she ever do to these guys that made them so violent? Woo-hoo, wait, I know what I want to do. I'll try woo-hoo, to beat her for the crime. Oh, wee-oo, she looks just like Shayla Guidely. Oh, the English-French guide from the tour. She don't care that she took away my cousins. I'll break her for that. Don't you worry, dear, your cousins are near. I know that we need her help. Is her tongue twisted? My eyes are squint. You need a guardian. Woo-hoo, and we know she took woo-hoo, my cousins away. Woo-hoo, and now she will pay. Wee-oo, she looks just like Shayla Guidely. Oh, and you're Shaquille O'Neal. She won't care what we say about her anyway. She won't care about that. She won't care about that.
One roll, one spot, our world is...
Hello everybody, welcome back to Duds and Dragons. I'm Nene, your favorite they-them DM. This is a podcast show about 5 strangers getting sucked through a magical painting for some reason, dropped here to save several planes of existence, their own world, this new fantasy world, and maybe even other fantasy lands. Who knows? We're gonna find out eventually. If everybody wants to introduce each other, same shit, different day. Let's get the show on the road. Who's going first? Am I rolling the dice?
Roll a dice.
Roll a dice.
All right, I'm rolling the dice. How many of you are there? 5? 4?
Too many.
4.
I'll stick around for the intro and then probably leave to throw up again.
That's okay. You guys hear Olivia right now. She is actually not going to be here today because she blew up her toe or something. What did you do?
Yeah. I had a gross fucking toe infection or something. Like a fucking, I don't know. It went on for a while and I wasn't really aware of it, and so I was like, why do I feel like I'm going to die?
Why is my foot on the ground over there? What's going on?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we opened it up and it looks like you have a crazy infection right now. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And this is the first time I've ever experienced being on antibiotics. So, this is really fun. I didn't expect to be throwing my guts out or anything, but we're here.
Just a normal day.
Just a normal day. Oh, sorry. Okay.
But yeah, Olivia's not going to make it today because she's out and about, and that's fine. We're going to do a bonus one-shot episode about Olivia's being kidnapped. She's been kidnapped among the midst.
I will do my introduction.
You got to do your intro. Okay, that's fine.
I'll do mine.
All right, you go ahead. You want to go first then?
Yeah, I'll go first. Okay. My name is Big Liv.
Big Liv today. Okay.
Big Liv today.
Big toe broke.
Big toe broke. And I play Olivia of Cuba. I'm a rogue. I don't know why I keep forgetting.
Are you sure about that?
Are you positive?
Well, don't make me second guess myself. The character is a kleptomaniac, thief, everything, all that fun stuff. You get to see what I look like on our Patreon. And my fun fact is that my character doesn't ever die, doesn't ever get sick. That's my fun fact.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Okay.
That'll change.
That will change.
Shut up.
Oh, who's calling me? Fuck off. I'm busy.
I'm working.
I'm content creating. All right. But yeah, Olivia won't be here. So
I'm glad you get that.
she is the plot of this episode today. She's getting kidnapped. She's the main. She's the quest objective. You're gonna see a quest marker floating in the distance.
Because we're gonna let her be kidnapped. We're all gonna leave.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna go and find. Nobody's gonna notice.
Yeah, and I will officially check myself out because I need to just sit down and rest and probably die, but sorry.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, don't do
better.
that.
Yeah, feel better.
I don't know who to recast as Olivia's.
Oiv, obviously.
Shayla.
No, fuck that.
She'll become an NPC. I'll have to be Olivia's.
Oh god.
That's
It
fine.
is
You
like
wear
roller
so many
skate.
hats anyway.
It's pretty easy. All I have to do is look at Shaq and say, fuck you, Shaq.
I want to steal that.
Whoa. Yeah, all I have to say is I want to steal that in plain sight.
I want to steal that from Shaq.
Okay,
Oiv
I'll
said,
check
"Hey
myself
guys,
out
it's me,
'cause
Olivius
I'm just already
Cubable.
feeling nauseous.
stealing
so you
that.
guys have fun.
Climbing that.
Bye.
Later. Bye.
Bye.
Don't listen to the recording later. Bye.
All right, your turn, Kendall. I rolled a 3, and you're number 3.
Oh, great.
I love putting you on
Good
blast.
morning. I know. My name is Kendall, and I play Shaq. And fun fact about Shaq is that he does have a doctoral degree. He has a doctoral degree in education, believe it or not.
Proofer didn't happen.
Show the picture of the degree.
Show me the degree.
Will do.
Show me the degree that says Shaq Will O'Neal. Okay, I'm rolling
Wait.
again.
Okay.
I guess Shaq's done. Oh, I rolled a 3 again, Shaq.
What else was I supposed to do? I don't know.
Oh, you
Again.
just
I got
gave
nervous.
your
I got scared.
you gave your fun fact about the doctorate's degree, and that was it. You're
Yeah,
like,
okay,
Shaq's got a
alright,
doctorate's
alright.
degree, and then I was like, prove it. A 4, Oiv. 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 Crikey. Crikey,
Oiv said,
Ranger.
"Oh fuck."
Crikey Ranger Rogue, please. Very tall
Oiv
Crikey.
said, "Hey, Crikey the Crikey here. Am I a ranger? Who the hell knows anymore? Rhea has said I'm everything else but a ranger."
A barbarian rogue. Yeah, I apologize. I apologize, Oiv. I will do better. You are not very tall. You're very average. Very average height.
You will learn by the time that this is over.
Yes, I will have everybody down pat. It's like a teacher learning their new kids for the year, I just... Except we meet once every 2 to 4 weeks,
Yeah.
Oiv said I'm a warlock now apparently according to Ray Ray.
I said barbarian! Well, I want you to multi-class into every single class, Oiv. Every time you level up, don't add anything, just add a new class. Alright.
Oiv said just to make your mistakes accurate. Damn.
Are we gonna say the warlock is your fun fact? We'll just say you're a warlock. We'll say that's your fun fact. I'm a warlock now, apparently, according to Ray Ray. That's your fun fact. You're whatever class I say you are. Alright, Kira, Reina, which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, Kira.
I'm good. Okay. I'm Kira. I play Freya. She is a fighter. My fun fact for the day is she is a North Dakota native.
North Dakota? I hear
North
good.
Dakota.
You don't hear anything bad from North and South Dakota.
Honestly, they're silent.
They're just like the most average states.
Let's move there.
Imagine being a mid-state.
I'll take a mid-state compared to like a chaotic state, honestly.
Yeah, right.
I think a chaotic state would be like a swing state, politically. But we're not going to talk about politics.
Yeah.
I was just saying chaos in general.
Yeah, that's
People
chaos.
are crazy everywhere.
Yeah, that's chaos in my opinion. Not North and South Dakota and Utah.
Not them.
Not them flat square states nobody talks about. All those funny looking states are, we get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, let's roll again.
Okay. Hey, it actually rolled a 1.
Oh my god, look at that.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Save those ones, Nay. Save those ones.
Yeah,
Please.
that's a D4. You don't want me to save it on the D4, trust me.
Okay. Hi, my name is Raina. I play the character Addison. Fun fact about Addison, whenever she gets really, really high, she likes to watch VeggieTales.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
if you hear her humming the VeggieTales theme song, no, you didn't.
Well, I haven't heard her hum it. I haven't even heard her sing it.
There hasn't been a chance yet. We fell asleep for 2 hours and got attacked.
There's a chance right now.
You gotta pay extra money to see that.
But you get to hear my dumbass
Yikes.
sing. You get to hear me.
Yeah, and you're doing that willingly. I have a choice.
You don't have a choice. I'm going to make you sign a contract. You're going to be the only contracted employee.
No. No.
Oiv said you heard my dumb ass sing Oswell.
Yeah, but Oiv, you sound professional compared
Honestly,
to
you guys
me.
sound so much better.
Yeah. Kira's got her husband that's in a band that she gets to sing with. And then Oiv does this for fun with friends that knows how to do this.
And we're just over here singing like very pitchy in our cars.
Maybe I'm the one, or I am the one. Who is? A schizophrenic sham? Well, yeah. Hey guys, it's me, your they them DM. I'm coming back at you with another ad. This one is another patreon.com ad. Patreon.com, Duds and Dragons, DUDSN, as in Nancy, DRAGON, Nancy again, S. Patreon.com, Duds and Dragons. We have all sorts of things there for you. We only have 2 tiers, too. It's only 2 tiers. We don't have 5 tiers. We don't have 10 tiers. We just have a $5 tier and a $10 tier. The $5 tier, if you go to our Patreon right now, you will get every single thing available on the Patreon. You get bonus videos, you get the audio arena, bonus music tracks, our raw recordings, and ad-free episodes. The episodes where you don't have to hear this stuff come out of my mouth. Where I don't have to sit here and tell you to subscribe to the Patreon because you just enjoy this podcast so much. Anyways, we have the first tier, that is the Painter's tier, that gets you everything on the Patreon. Our second tier, the M tier / Master's tier, it's a little more special. It's a little more involved. You get access to our super secret private community in Discord. You get that magical link that's locked behind that golden lock with the red and orange glowing image. It's glowing bright, it's calling to you, it says join us in the Discord. In the Discord, you can give us NPC names. You can give us items, you can make your own items. You can do so many things in the Discord. There is a few people in the Discord, those are legacy supporters, and we do appreciate them, everybody in the Discord. If you join it now, you'll give us so many ideas. You'll be able to help me actually write the campaign, because let's be honest, I don't know how to write. Anyways, this is all improv. That's why I put an improv tag on every single social media post. But that's besides the point. Follow our Patreon. You can follow it for free, so at least you can stay up to date with all the deals. You can find our Patreon on our link tree. Our link tree is linktr.ee / Duds and Dragons. DUDS, N as in Nancy, DRAGON as in Nancy again, S. Duds and Dragons, Linktree. Click there, you'll find everything and everything we have to say. You'll find all of our updates. You might even find little snippets and sneak peeks of what's happening next. So make sure you follow everywhere. Enjoy the episode. All right, we'll probably
Okay.
cut that. We'll cut it to right there, and we'll start the episode.
Let's start. It's 11:30. Let's
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Where we last left everybody, Shaquille O'Neal and Addison Summers got into a big fight. They got into a big argument about how to resummon ShamWow. If we all recall correctly, Shaq told Addison to rub it on her face. Rub the ShamWow cloth on her face in order to summon ShamWow. But unfortunately, go ahead.
No, you tell me.
No. I listened to the episode 6 times. I think I know what happened. But Shaq told Addison she needs to rub the ShamWow rag on her face in order to summon ShamWow correctly, and instead they fucked up anyways and got his alter ego, Dr. Oxyclean. Excuse me, it's not Dr. Oxyclean. That's just what his friends call him because it's shorter. It's easier to say, but if you don't know him that well, he wants you to say the whole fucking thing. The C stands for Charles.
Oxy Charles Lean.
Charles Lean.
Man, each day I'm wondering why my character had a crush on him.
But after Addison claimed that she was just gonna take Oxy with them on their trip, he said, "Fuck that shit," and then he snapped and he just disappeared. And then Shaq and Addison proceeded to enter combat with each other. And we left off on Addison turning around and Shaq threw Firebolt. I think your Firebolt did hit her.
I'll have to roll for damage.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll for damage. Addison, do you remember how much health you have, Addison?
I think she had like 8 or 9.
I had 9.
My Firebolt does 1d10.
Well, just don't roll a 10.
You got a 9.
Okay, I'm dead.
Oh
Boy
God,
said
no!
it's been 2 minutes, Shaq.
Failure, success, death save.
Can we cut that? Can I roll again, please?
Wait, what happened? What happened?
He rolled
I
exactly
rolled a
how much
9.
health I had left. I'm in death saves.
Addison is in death saves.
Wait, can I do spare the dying?
Yeah, if you heal her, she'll be out. If you heal her, initiative is over. She's in death saves. She's on the ground, unconscious, 0 health. If you heal her, she'll get back up.
So I want to use spare the dying.
It's been 2 minutes, Shaq.
Yeah. So I do spare the dying. I use that. I do have that. So Shaq casts spare the dying because we really don't want that to happen. We actually love Addison, and so now that she's stable according to my spell, I'm also going to cast lay on hands.
Yeah, lay on
I'm gonna
hands.
Use all 15. I have 15, and I'm going to use all 15 on Addison.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
so
up.
get your 15 health back.
I'm up and I am glaring daggers at Shaq.
Hi, welcome back to the world. We love you.
I'm clenching my hands into fists and just turning around and walking away from him. Holding my hand up dismissively, like, I don't want to talk right now.
Shayla looks at you, Frey, and it's like, are they good now? Is she okay?
Freya has an incredulous, surprised look at Shaq. Like, how could he do that? And says to Shayla, I don't even know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of trusted him, but now he's
Shaq wants to hug it out.
he wants to hug it out.
I put my hand on his chest and stop him. I need some time.
Addison does a 1-inch punch and stops Shaq's heart.
Because I honestly want to punch you in the face right now, but I'm conflicted because you healed me, so please, I need some time.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy said, well, I'm
Where
putting my hand
did,
on Addison and using Cure
Where did
Wounds.
Olivia's go?
Okay, Crikey is healing you some more, Addison.
I've got a band-aid.
How much? Well,
Where'd that band-aid come from?
Pulls out some Neosporin. Well, she's got 2 little cousins. She's got to be prepared.
I'm at 15 health out of 35.
Boy said almost the bare minimum I could hear. 8
A
health.
children's Tylenol.
Thank you.
Baby
I'll
aspirin.
be okay.
Baby,
Oh, look, you're back up
Thank
to
you,
23
Crikey.
already.
Thank you, Crikey. I'm fine with Crikey.
Hell yeah. Already splitting in alliances.
This is Survivor.
Oiv said now if anybody else is battling each other I'm putting an arrow
Where
through your
is
skull.
Olivia's? She's not around.
Yes, as you all finish your fighting, roll perception. Anybody, I don't care.
Perception.
I rolled a 12.
16. 18, sorry, plus 2. 18.
12 plus I rolled a 15.
Oiv said 12.
I rolled a 9.
You all passed. She's easy to miss.
Okay, thank God.
I mean, she's hard to miss.
She's easy to miss?
She's hard to miss. She's hard to miss. I know she's little, but she's hard to miss. I'm gonna have to cut that out. God damn it. Nah, I'll leave it in. I'm sorry, Olivia. I didn't mean to say it like that.
So next time she looks at the Discord, she's gonna see she's easy to miss.
I'm sorry, it's not what I meant. After the smoke clears and your battle finishes, while you all were distracted, you all look around and notice Olivius isn't around. And you all passed a perception check. You only had to pass a perception of 5. Kira, you happen to look down where Olivius may have been standing, and you see a rectangular paper object on the ground, and it's donning red and black colors.
A rectangular paper with red and black colors. Hey guys, look at this rectangular paper with red and black colors where Olivia's was.
God damn
I
it.
wonder what it means.
Thank you for remembering that nobody else noticed it.
I walk up to you and look at the rectangular paper with the red and black colors.
Oh my fucking God.
Oiv said, whoa, that's a pretty rectangular paper.
What is this rectangular paper?
Can Freya pick up? No, I'm not supposed to ask you. Freya wants to pick it up.
If you could see my head in my hands right now. Yes, Freya picks it. Freya, you pick it up.
All right.
When you pick it up,
inspect this.
yeah, you inspect it. When you pick it up, you realize it is actually a business card. Upon closer inspection, would you like me to send it to you so you can read it? Instead of I read it to you?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. It says, first rule about UFC, don't talk about UFC. Join today, located 420 Swaggy's Road, Guideville, Faerun, in the cellar of Wagons Wayward, product patented by Ron Stampler. And she turns it around, it says, admit to.
Fuck, we all
Oiv
can't
said
go,
you
can we?
already broke the rules. God damn it, Freya.
I guess.
You talked about it!
Well, where the hell is 420 Swaggy's Road?
Shayla
Yeah.
interrupts and she says, well, those goblins were talking about Guideville, and when before you guys started beating the fuck out of each other, I was like, maybe we should go to Guideville, go to that city, go to that little small town, see if we can find a safer way to get to Waterdeep, like you guys wanted to go to Waterdeep, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
wanted to
let's do
find
that.
Freya's cousins?
I want to find my cousins.
Yeah.
Okay, how about like we get 2 people to go to this place, like the underground place, and
You
then
can all
everyone else can
go.
like explore. Well, it said admit too.
Well, you can all go.
Okay.
I'm not going
break
to
the
say
rules.
maybe you can all go. It's just when you get there to the place, there's going to be a situation. Okay, you
Okay,
can all
then let's
go to the
go.
Oiv
place.
said we already broke
Let's
one
go.
rule. Why not another?
The,
Yeah, I
the
think-
god in the sky is holding us back.
But God, I'm not doing anything.
Okay,
I'm muting myself for the rest of the
No.
session. Have fun.
we're going to Guideville. Does anybody know where the hell Guideville is?
Freya looks at Shayla.
Oh, me.
I also look at Shayla.
Yeah. I thought you said you were shutting God up in the sky. I mean, anyways,
I have no power over God.
if
I can just yell at God.
if you all, you know what, roll a history check. I want you guys to roll a history check. Shayla's not going to tell you.
Shayla's scared.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect. I rolled a nat
21.
1.
Oh,
I got
God. Your brain falls out of your head, Shaq.
I rolled an 8.
Oiv said nat
I rolled a
20,
nat 20
getting
plus
me to
1.
19.
Fuck.
Okay, you and Freya and Crikey simultaneously. He simultaneously types it into his recorder, and Freya says at the same time, "Oh, it's north. It's on the way to Waterdeep."
It's north, huh?
It's north.
Let's
Let's
go
go.
north. I start walking south.
Okay, you're walking south.
I'm kidding.
Is everybody else walking south?
Oiv said dumbass Amirai.
I'm going north, guys.
Oh,
I
that's
grab
about
Addison's
right.
hand. No, this way.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Oh,
That
come
would
on.
have been embarrassing.
She's a little woozy from that firebolt she took to the face, and from being healed immediately. That kind of
I
like
glare at Shaq.
Wait, if she took a fireball to the face, does that mean her eyebrows are gone? Because that would be perfect.
I don't know. Did you
My hair
say
singed a little bit.
you just said that the firebolt hit her? You didn't specify where it hit her, so
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
it hit her in the face, and now her eyebrows are gone, so now she doesn't have eyebrows.
Okay, then
let's
I
go
punched
north.
him in the face.
When you healed her, her eyebrows grew back.
Oh, okay.
Even
I'll
better
just-
than what they were before.
Oh, beautiful.
Are you saying they weren't
Eyebrows on
perfect to
fleek.
begin with, Nay?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
I said even
Oh.
more. I said
Oh.
even
Wow.
more.
Do you hear that?
I said even
hear
more.
that, Adam?
Lightning
Wow.
strikes
My
you in the
character's not
forehead.
attractive
So we're all heading north. Is that correct? The direction we've been trying to go for the last 6 sessions. Is that correct?
Just go north. Ignore God.
Yeah.
Go
Just go
north.
Follow the North Star.
Oib said now I'm imagining Addison having big ol luscious
Okay.
eyebrows. Like Lorax.
All right, so you guys began marching north. You are going. I'm going to roll an encounter roll for you guys. Oh, hallelujah! As you are marching through the wasteland of the cracked lands, past the forests of Willie Stampler, you don't encounter anything. It's kind of barren and desolate. It was pretty rare for anybody to encounter anything. When you encountered those rats in your camp, it was nighttime. Rats are nocturnal sometimes, so they got a hold of you. But broad daylight, there's nothing around. There's no cover for the animals. You're not going to catch anything. You're not going to catch anybody or anything, except maybe a bandit or two.
Oib
So,
said
like, are there
terrace
rats
here
around
we
us then?
come oh.
Are there rats around us?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
No encounters. As you traverse the lands, you start peeking over a horizon. Over the horizon, you approach a forested village. You see beautiful tall cliffs with homes built on the side hanging off, bridges connecting through trees, lanterns and lights scattered across the village, and in the center, you all notice a massive tree. It is very lively with all sorts of different colored birds and creatures climbing and flying around it. The most significant feature you notice are the eyebrows and the mustache and nose carved into it, replicating that of an old man's face.
I'm going to walk up to that tree immediately.
Okay, so you all have entered Guideville. As soon as you enter Guideville, you see a big sign, a big billboard sign on the side of the road that says, "Welcome to Guideville." And directly in front of you, there's 2 paths. One splits off to the left, one splits off to the right. You are in the village now. In between the 2 paths, there is a big directory board in front of you. I need you all to make a perception check on the directory board. What'd you
I got
get?
a 21.
I got an 8.
An 8,
What was
21,
4?
16.
16. Crikey?
21.
Well IG to my second nat 20 in a row.
Sweet, you
26.
guys only needed a 2.
Oh my god.
As you step back a little bit, you see a bunch of red arrows sticking out of the ground pointing at the directory board so you can find your way around the village. It is heavily implied that you should look at the directory board before you traverse this maze of a village, because, as I said, there's houses on mountainsides, there's bridges through trees, there
I
seems
want
to
to
be
go
some
to that
kind
one
of...
tree. I'm going to ignore the directory and go to the tree.
Okay, you approach the tree.
Yes.
While you walk to the
Yeah,
tree,
walk.
I'm gonna... Are you also leaving to go to the tree?
No, I'm gonna go to the directory.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys are in front of the directory, so you're pretty much already at the directory. But Addison walks around the directory, completely ignoring everything, and says, "I'm gonna go look at the big tree with the face on it. It seems cool."
Pocahontas?
Shaq looks at Freya and goes, "I think she has a concussion."
Yeah, thanks to you.
Oh my god.
No. I think it happened when, I don't know. I just think that she has a permanent concussion. I don't know what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Jack, knowing he's talking about me, but I don't know what he's saying. I just glare at him.
Shaq sees Addison glaring at him, and he waves at her with a big smile and says, "Hi."
Addison, can you roll an insight real quick for me?
Okay. 17 plus 2, 19.
Yeah, you absolutely know he was talking shit about you.
I cross my arms over my chest and I gesture for him to come over here.
In a minute, I got to figure out where we're going.
I go back to the tree. This fucking guy.
Okay, so you're walking towards the tree. It's a couple minutes walk. It's going to take you a minute. As for the rest of you, would any of you like to try to read the directory board?
I'd like
Yes.
to. Yeah.
I like to read too.
All
Oib
right.
said I want to read.
God, I would like to read. May I?
You may.
Okay. So, as you all look at this extremely detailed map in front of you with several different marker locations, as you look down, you see a very large book hanging by some rope titled Legend. Upon opening the book, you see pages upon pages of different icons, descriptions, and addendums. Everybody who wants to try to read this, roll an investigation.
Oof. Let's see.
17, so 20.
You passed.
I got a 7.
I've said 8. Yes, book.
All right. Freya and Crikey, you go to open the book and you just don't understand anything that's happening in this book. You look at the map, you see hundreds of little markers all over the map. You can't make heads or tails of what any of the markers correlate to on the map. However, Shaq is able to understand it. Would you like to grab the book and like look at it? You grab the book or anything?
Yes, I grab the book and I start reading it.
Okay, so as you read the book, you look up at the map and you see exactly where Wagons Wayward is in this mountainous village. And you realize that the tavern is located on the western side of the village.
Hey guys, that tavern's on the west side. We should go west. I can lead the way, but someone's got to grab Addison because she's looking a little loopy over there looking at this tree.
You see me trying to talk to the tree.
All right, Addison, what are you doing? Are you guys going to go and go find Addison, or are you going to go to the tavern real quick?
We should probably find Addison first.
Okay, so you're walking to Addison, and then Addison, what are you doing?
I'm looking at the tree in the face, and I'm just like touching his nose. I'm like, are you real? Can you hear me?
As you say these things, the tree, you can hear it creak just a little bit. You hear the wind blowing, and you hear it creak, like it moved.
Okay, I put a hand on the tree, and I just watch it. I observe.
A voice enters your mind, and it says, "Can you stop touching me?"
Of course, I'm sorry, I dropped my hand.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. I meant for the animals. I meant for the animals. Just don't touch me. Like you can walk inside me. I have a doorway if I open my mouth. We have a whole thing inside.
I feel like I should ask first before I do that.
I mean, I just gave you permission. It's fine.
Okay, well, can my other party members join, or?
I mean, I'd like to meet them. I usually like to meet people before that. I just let them enter me.
Okay, I whisper. Do not let the tall one in. He's mad.
Don't let the tall one in. Okay, I mean, why?
Don't.
Why?
He tried to kill me. He killed me.
He tried to kill? Well, then what's he doing here?
I don't know. He just won't leave.
Okay, well, he's your responsibility. This isn't my job.
Okay,
I'm at most a building, okay? Don't ask me to do anything.
Hey, typically, talking trees are helpful. Do you have any, hints or, tips for me?
For what? I don't know you.
I don't know where I'm at. I'm just as confused.
I mean, you're in Guideville. This is the home of all the prestigious guides in the whole land. This is where all the guides come and they train to become professional guides. They live here sometimes. We have a whole civilization going on. If you couldn't see through all the shit through my hair up there, I mean, do you see it? There's a bunch of shit through my hair. Look at all those bridges. And his eyebrows gesture up like he's looking up.
I look up at the branches. I'm like, oh my god, okay, well, you are the best tree I've ever met. You're very kind. You're very, very nice for the economy, it looks like.
Yeah, no, I'm great for the economy. I'm great. I'm great for a lot of things. I provide a lot of oxygen. Anyways, we're not here to talk about me. Is there something I can help you with?
Can I only hear you, or can my friends hear you too, talking as well?
I mean, once you enter me, wink, wink, or if you happen to touch me too much, you kind of just end up hearing me.
Okay.
I'll talk to you if I want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think that there's any advice that you know of that might help me out? Because I'm new here. I'm not from here.
What are you here to do? Are you here to do something? I don't know you. There's some people walking up behind you. Is that the tall one you were talking about? And he kind of like moves his eyebrows down like he's looking down at Shaq as the rest of your party approaches you from behind.
Yes, and
Freya,
the party...
Do you see this?
The party cannot hear the tree talking, so I'm just talking to
I told you she had a concussion.
I think you hit her pretty hard there, Shaq.
The tree...
It's her fault, but I mean, Jesus.
Her fault.
See what I mean?
the tree just enters your mind, Addison, and says, do you want me to just keep up the act where you're talking to yourself, or do you want me to scare him?
Okay, I want you to talk to everyone but him. Make him feel like he's losing his mind.
Okay. Freya, Oiv, voice pierces both of your minds, and he says, hello, welcome to Guideville. Look who's that fucking idiot beside you.
Jamwas?
Freya kind of stops in her tracks and looks around up and down like, where the hell did that
over here?
From?
Look at the girl that was talking to the tree. She's not crazy. But we're keeping up a bit to make that tall one tell him that make him feel like he's crazy. You know, we're trying to do a bit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, all right.
So, we need help. Like, they can. This tree can give us advice. So, if you have any questions, ask away.
Shaq, how do you respond to that? Not being able to hear the tree's voice.
I'm looking at all y'all like you guys are crazy, and then I say, can you guys come back to reality? We got to go get Olivia, by the way, and I know where to go. We just have to get there.
Oiv said this tree sure is fascinating, Addison. I can see why you wanted to talk to it.
I know, isn't the tree so nice?
Oh, he can't even talk. Hey, you can use your mind voice. You don't have to use your actual voice. I can hear your mind voice if you want to just do that.
So are we gonna go get Olivia, guys, or do you want me to chop down this tree with my axe? Or...
Don't you fucking dare!
Oh, chop it down! A vine shoots down and grabs you by the ankle from the top. And it just pulls you up and hangs you there. Can you make... Well, before it does that, can you make a dexterity save? I'm not going to say it happens. That's not fair.
19.
As soon as the vine shoots down, you kind of see it coming and you dodge out of the way. And the tree goes...
I warned you.
The tree then, its voice pierces your mind. He says, you're a speedy one. All right, listen. You chop me down, though. You're going to have a hell of a lot more problem than just me. Okay? Are we cool?
Multiple paper cuts.
Oh, no. I realize now that I guess they're not crazy. I still think Addison's concussed, but don't worry. I won't chop you down.
Better not. I got coconuts in my hair up there. I'll just drop on you. I learned that trick from a fella named Sham Wow.
Can I have one?
Can you have one? Sure. And he drops a coconut. It lands right in front of you. It even cracks open. He's like, perfect split. Look at that. I should go bowling. Too bad I'm a tree.
I share it with crikey.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So this is a fascinating tree, guys. What are we gonna do about Olivia?
No, you're right. We should find Olivia's. Yeah. Okay. Freya kind of shakes her head back and is like, "Okay, back to reality. We got a job to do."
I'm not saying we can't do this tree thing, but maybe we just do it after we get Olivia, because this is like a great deco tree and all. Olivia's probably gonna want it.
The voice pierces Addison's mind. It says, what does he mean, tree things?
He's not very educated.
Okay, well, I mean...
Says the uneducated bodybuilder.
I like how Shaq's fun fact today was also that he had a doctorate, and you just said he was uneducated. That's hilarious.
I know. Precisely what I'm talking about.
But you also claimed he was a flat earther, too, so that does bring questions into the fray.
Okay,
it's a living!
Do I have anything I can give the tree in return? I want to say thanks for the...
I don't know, do you?
I'm looking.
The tree says, I don't know. What's... do you?
Do you have any use of a super secret special ready?
Dude, I'm a tree.
I know, but that's all I have.
I eat the sunlight.
Okay.
You want me to cast Firebolt? Is that sunlight?
Whoa! I think I should call a guard up in here. I'm getting a little concerned. Talking about chopping me down, burning me down. You know how much life I bring to this world? You wouldn't know.
I'm going to give the tree my taser so they can get people from a distance.
You're giving away your taser.
I am.
Okay.
Imagine an angry tree with a taser. That's hilarious.
Offer the tree the taser.
I hand the tree my taser in my hand.
His eyebrows look down at you and he says, "What's that?"
It shocks people. Look, and I shock Shaq.
What's the save that you have to make whenever you shock Shaq?
Stuns a creature on a failed Constitution save of 14.
Okay, Constitution 14, Shaq, or you getting tased for a minute?
All right. And I add my modifier, though, right?
Yeah, you add your modifiers.
That is a 12 plus 3.
Oh, okay. So he passed. What was a pass? Was pass anything? Or
It just says enemy has to get a 14 to not get stunned, or they'll get stunned for 1 turn.
okay, well, he just didn't get stunned.
Well, it still shocks him, so I gotta look at the tree. Like, it can be better, I promise.
Yeah, you do react in pain, Shaq, but you don't take any damage or anything.
I can do better, I promise.
The tree looks down at the taser and he says, okay, I mean, that sounds pretty cool. That'd be pretty useful in case someone, comes at me with an axe or a firebolt or something. So, yeah, and a vine comes swirling down and it just kind of like reaches out like it's waiting for you to place it on the vine.
I place it on the vine.
He says, thanks, man. And he just takes it and it swoops up into his hair. And then he's like, here, for y'all's troubles. And he drops a coconut for each of you.
I grab it. So what does the coconut do again?
It just heals you 5 health. If you eat the whole thing. Shell and all. You gotta eat the shell. Like an apple. I like how coconuts are our main source of food right now.
And brownies.
Brownies. Coconut brownies. You're gonna have to figure that out.
Ooh. I can.
Okay.
Just like get some like coconut flakes on top. There we go.
No, I don't want.
I'll let it add an extra.
And head anus rats.
Head anus rats. I'll let it heal an extra 5 health on your brownies if you shave the coconut and put it on it. But it will use the whole coconut.
I thank the tree for helping us and say that we'll be back. And turn around.
Yeah, no problem. See you around. You all step away from the tree.
Yeah, I start going. I follow Rhea.
Okay. Does Freya know where she's going? Do you guys? Where are you guys going? What are you guys doing? You're waiting for me to tell you where to go, and that's not happening.
I don't know what happened. I was talking to the tree. I don't know what's going on.
That's right. Addison did walk off. So
Yeah. Shaq said west.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta go west.
You sure?
Absolutely. I read the guide.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I'm not following you, so
Start
I'm gonna follow someone else.
Okay, follow Freya. Freya, follow me.
Okay.
Crikey, find your way there. You're a ranger. You can do it.
Oiv said he'll find my way somehow.
Okay, we'll just say you all march together. You all line up in your little school line, fingers in the air, fingers over your mouth. You start marching west to the western side of the village. You all begin to approach a tavern-esque building. It is... Well, it looks like it's been built out of some dark oak, like tree logs, like some straight felled trees. It looks pretty homey. It looks pretty comfortable. It looks pretty country. You'd find it out in the woods, maybe like a nice Airbnb or something in the south on the mountainsides. And as you approach this tavern, you see a sign, and the sign says Swaggy's Wayward.
Oh, perfect. We found it, y'all.
Oh, good.
We need to find 420.
All right, should we just walk down the street until we find 420?
Wait. Can I do a thing?
There's not mailboxes on the side.
Can I do a thing though? I want, like that one scene in the Scooby Doo movie where Shaggy finds his fans by just smelling the air with like weed smoke. Yeah, like they were like at like a fucking premiere or something, or just like whatever. That one scene, like the live action movie.
Are you looking for weed smoke?
No, I'm smelling for 420 because I have, I'm pot friendly.
You're sniffing for... The number does not correlate to the marijuana. If you want to sniff your way, go for it.
You mean to tell me that they live at 420 and they don't smoke?
Would you like to enter the tavern that God placed you in front of for a reason?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I smell and I get disappointed.
Instead of standing on the side of the street looking for mailbox numbers and house numbers.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, let's enter the tavern, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Do you Do you want to sniff? Go ahead, sniff.
No.
Roll.
No, it's fine.
Roll.
We're going.
Roll.
We're
Roll
going.
Investigation. Now.
I'm doing it.
I don't want to railroad you. I want you to have free will.
17 plus 1.
Okay, so as you sniff the air, you smell the smell of homemade stew, baked pies, and a hint of something a little funny coming out of the tavern window.
Do I recognize it as weed?
Similar.
Let's go in there, guys. I trust it.
I mean, we were going to anyway, so let's go ahead and do that.
Freya's
Okay.
already like halfway through the door, like, okay.
Like, what are you talking about? Addison wanted to be sure. She had to make sure. She's like, hold on. This is the right
Weed.
place.
Oib said weed, here I come.
Like a fucking hound.
Here I come. Everybody enters the tavern. As you enter the saloon tavern doors, you are greeted with a bustling community of people. You see tables full. You see people having a great time, cheering. You hear a bard singing in the corner. He is playing a nice little ditty tune. Not P. Diddy tune, but a ditty tune. You see a bar at the other end of the tavern. And there's a man. There's a man manning the bar. You can see him cleaning out some glasses. Pretty scrawny guy. He's got long blonde hair. He's wearing a green shirt.
Guys, I'm going to go to the
Green tunic, excuse me.
bartender over there, and I'm going to ask for information.
Okay.
Freya, do you mind if I take the note real quick?
No, go for it. Freya gives Shaq the business card.
Perfect. And I walk up to the bartender, and I go, hello, barkeep. How are ye today?
Like, how's it going, man? Welcome in. What can I do for you? Welcome to Swaggy's Wayward.
Hey, I got a quick question for you.
Shoot.
And he slips, and I take 5 gold out of my pocket, and I slip it over to the bartender. I got this business card, and I wanted to know any information you have on it, if you would, please.
He looks down and he sees the card and he sees the gold and he says, like, keep the money, man. Who sent you?
Ron Stampler.
Like, I don't believe that one bit. I haven't seen that man in a while. Who really sent you?
Well,
I'm gonna walk up to Shaq.
The barkeep glances over at you, Addison, and sees you walking up, and he looks back at Shaq and he says, like, is she with you, man?
yes, she is.
Is she the
She's my
is she
best
the
friend.
best friend? Like, I have a best friend too. I haven't seen him in a while though. I'm kind of missing him. Anyways, if she's your +1, man, you come on back around. You come with me and I'll show you the way.
Can you just give me 1 second?
Yeah, sure, man.
I look at Addison and I whisper, we should probably tell the others about this before we just dip.
He doesn't.
Yes.
He's doing an insight roll. He heard you say that, and he says, "Like, who's the others? Do they have a ticket too?"
So no, they don't. But it's those
Ron's
two
my
over there.
uncle. Ron's my uncle,
That
so
too.
it's fine.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it's fine. Yeah.
Ron's your uncle.
Well, cousin. Sorry. It's weird. It's complicated.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I need to keep my voice down. We don't like to talk about Ron here. I know he made the tickets and the business cards, but like he's not in good faith with us here.
Well, I'm nothing like my cousin, so nothing to worry about.
Like, you better not be, man. They've
Hey,
caused enough trouble around here. All those daddies. Good thing it was on the other side of Faerun, not this side.
Can I just like lean in and like whisper to like the bartender, like, hey, I smelled the weed out there. I'm one of you. Trust me, it's fine.
The bartender leans in and he says, like, what do you mean, man? This shit's been legalized for years.
I know, but I'm one of you, so you can trust me.
Well, when you go down to the cellar, don't say I said that. I didn't say that too loud, did I? He kind of looks around, and he looks around at the other members, and they're still all having a good time. He's like, okay, good. I thought they were going to hear me. If you go down to the cellar, you'll find plenty of it. Kind of got an underground thing running here. Needed to make some extra money.
Perfect. Can we bring our other friends with us?
Like, you guys know what this card is, right? You guys know what you're going to?
No.
You don't know.
Shaq.
Like, did you read the card?
We do, but they told us, but we just need a refresher. Can you just remind us, please?
Oib said we're not supposed to talk about it.
Crikey, are you here? Are you also in front of the bartender?
Yeah, but we don't know the bartender reads sign language, so. Anyways.
Yeah, but he used his recorder for it.
Yeah, we're not supposed to talk about it? So, but if you could give us a refresher, that'd be great.
He hands the card back to you. He says, "Here's your refresher, man. Just read the fucking card." Seller's around back. I'm not going to show you your way. I kind of get a feeling you're lying to me, but it's fine. It's fine. Paying a customer is a paying customer.
Wait. I offer him a brownie.
Like, what's this?
It's what you have downstairs mixed with chocolate.
Mixed with what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy shit, man.
If you can trust us and let all of my party go down there, we can make a business deal. I know how to
business deal.
I'm not like my cousin. I promise you, I will go through with my promise. We can make a business deal. You and I can both make.
Are you lying to him?
No.
He's gonna roll an insight.
Okay.
Like, all right, man, but listen, you can't. I can't give you access down there. You're gonna have to talk with the guards. Like, you all can. You all your whole party can go down there, but you're gonna have to talk to the guards. You're gonna have to sweet talk the guards if you want to get in.
Will I be able to leave with some product of my own?
Product? Are you talking about what we have downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
It's free to use while you're here.
Okay.
It's not like it's not for taking home. If they took it home, do you know how much shit I'd be in?
I understand.
I told you this is an underground operation.
I understand.
Do not tell anybody.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm following the rules.
If you follow the rules and go around back.
We are happy to follow the rules if you let all of us in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not up to me. It's up to the guards down there, man.
All right.
Try the brownie.
I will later. And here, let me give you my number. So in case you know we don't meet up again, we can talk about that business proposition. How's that sound?
Perfect.
All right. He writes down his number on a piece of parchment, and it's the number 420. All right. Well, the entrance is right around back. If you guys want to go down.
Okay, I go down.
Just you, huh?
I guess so. I look at. Okay, I hope that they follow us.
Yeah, Freya sees there's movement. It's like, all right.
Boyd said I follow with.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of you just start following past the tables, catching up with the rest of your party, Crikey and Freya. You all exit through a back door behind some stairs that's on the other side of the bar, and you just see a sign. There's an arrow. It says, "Yeah, it's right there," and it's pointing at it's pointing at a cellar that's just on the ground.
Do we knock on the door? Is there a door?
Can you repeat that?
No.
I was joking. Oh, fuck. Okay, someone else.
It's not my fault you weren't paying attention.
I wasn't.
Freya, you're up.
Don't let this cellar door beat you guys.
Okay. Freya gently raps on the door.
So you knock on the door. You said you.
Yeah.
You knock on the door. And you hear footsteps approach. The doors swing open. You see two humanoid creatures standing at the bottom of the stairs. They're both holding spears. They're just standing there. They look like they're wearing some kind of like leather mercenary armor.
Hey, we were told that we can all come in.
They gesture you down. They said meet us at the door.
Okie dokie.
Thank you so much. I go through.
All right. So as you go down the stairs, entering the cellar, upon closer inspection, you see that the humanoid-esque guards that were standing before you, they are not humanoid. They are not humanoid at all. Upon closer inspection, you see tufts of hair coming out of their ears. They have pointed ears. If you look at their hands, they have claws, they have paws, and they are coated in fur.
Are they like cats?
Are they werewolves?
One reaches his hand out to you and he says, "Hello, my name is Squirmathan, and this is my brother Broodbert. Those names were given to us by Potatoes in our Discord server. That's the name of their cat. Their cat actually had 3 names, but I just went with Squirmathan and Broodbert because I figured that'd be pretty good. So before you stands 2 tabaxi cat guards. One named Squirmathan, one named Broodbert.
Squirmington.
Hello.
Squirmathan.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, hey, how you doing? What are you here for? You here for the You here for the show?
We are here for the show.
Yes.
You don't sound too sure about that."
It's our first time being here. We're new. Yeah.
Oh, the first time package. Okay, I understand. Okay, we got the first time package in there. We'll tell you all about it. But I need to see your tickets first. Yeah, give me your tickets. Broodbert speaks up. He's like, I need your tickets. Give me your tickets. I love tickets.
Who did Swaggy give it back to? Was it me or Shaq?
Oh shit, is it still sitting on the table?
Well, Swaggy gave it back to us.
Did he give it back to me, though?
He gave it back to you. He pushed your gold bag.
Yeah, he pushed my gold and then gave me my ticket back.
Okay, sweet. So you have it? Tickets! Yeah. Give me your tickets! I need tickets! You better give my brother a Broodbird. Yeah, deal?
There's 4 of us.
But
one of the tickets got lost on the way here, so we only have 1 ticket for 2.
Lost. Yeah, that's what they all say. You said you're first-timers, huh? Yeah, I said they were first-timers, brother!
First-timers, and so we're just looking for a little leniency.
Little leniency. Do you know what you walked into? Yeah, do you know what you walked into? Do you know what this is? There's no leniency in UFC. It even rhymes. No leniency in UFC. What are you thinking?
Hey, I did give the barkeep some product of my own with a promise of a business deal, so maybe that can be persuasion enough.
Squirmer then looks at you and glances at you and says, okay, and? He's not our boss.
Would you like this product as well, so we can all be in this arrangement?
Depends. What is it? Yeah, what is it? Is it tickets?
It is a pot brownie.
If it's not tickets, I don't fucking want it.
You don't want a pot brownie?
It's not tickets. If it was a ticket brownie, it'd be different. But this isn't a ticket brownie.
You know what? I grabbed the ticket and I put it on top of a brownie and handed it to them.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hang on. I got this, guys. I cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And I cast another ticket onto his hand, so he has 2. Oh, look, there's 2.
Oh.
Holy shit, where did this come from? Where did this...
It's been there.
It was just stuck together.
It was just stuck together. I thought we lost it, but they were stuck together.
Yeah, the brownie made it really sticky.
He takes the other ticket, he just takes it out of your hand, and he just kind of rubs them together. I'm going to roll an insight for him. You're trying to fool me. I know my tickets. You can't fool me. That's not my tickets. I make the tickets. That's why I'm asking for the tickets. I make the tickets. You see, we need the tickets.
Sure? It could just be really old.
It's not really old. It was started last year. I need tickets. My tickets haven't changed. You better listen to him. He's the ticket master. I'm telling you. You don't want to piss him off.
But you don't know how long the person who had this before us had it in their possession.
Oh, he starts violently shaking.
Like, they probably didn't take good enough care of it, you know? It could have been 2 months ago, but it could have been shoved in their pocket the whole time.
Roll persuasion.
18 plus 2. 20.
He looks at you and he calms down a little bit. He's like, you know what? Maybe you're right. I have had these tickets for a while. I haven't really made new ones. It's just maybe this just doesn't interest people anymore. But you're here, so maybe it does. Who sent you, by the way?
You should laminate them.
Laminate? What is that?
Don't worry about it.
What? No, what is it? I want to know. Is it ticket related?
You put plastic on top of something paper and make it so the longevity of it
plastics
is longer and better. Plastic.
We have magic ticks. What's maybe a plastic? Does it also suck my blood?
Yes.
Plastic.
Where do I find these plastics at? It sounds great for tickets. It's part of the word. Tickets. Tick. I love it. I tried using real ticks, but it just didn't work.
Suck whatever you want me to suck.
Oh,
get back to you on that.
Both the brother guards look at Crikey and go, "Whoa, no, no, no! The only thing I like to suck is tickets."
Oh, well, that's what he calls his thing, his ticket.
Oh, well,
that's his that's his ticket to everything.
I don't like men. Anyways.
Well, that is a whole nother problem. Anyways.
Can we get in?
Yeah, I guess you convinced me. I'll let it go. Thank you. But I'm going to keep my eye on you. And I'm going to make more tickets. And I'm going to go find this plastic to go put on my tickets. Plastic tickets. That's amazing. I love that. The other guard looks at you and he's like, you guys really made his day.
This is why you're letting us in.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna let you. You really made his day. You made him excited. You better hope that plastic or whatever. Yeah, you better hope that that's real.
You could find it in a rubber tree. It's fine.
A rubber tree. I wonder if that tree in the center of the village. Oh no,
I wouldn't go there.
I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah. Go on in.
Okay.
All right. So you hand him your ticket. The other cat guard, he's excited and he quickly rips it away from you. And he's like, "Yes, tickets! I can't wait! Can't wait to get you back, my dear, my baby. I shouldn't have ever sold you." All right,
I just kind of walk by, ignoring it.
Yeah. All four party members. Everybody walks through the wooden oak door that is separating you from the cellar. As you enter the wooden double oak doors, you walk into a brightly lit dungeon-esque cellar that is lined with stone and bricks, has a concaved ceiling, support beams on the sides holding the edges made out of wood and hay. You know, your typical like medieval like cellar basement type of build. You come across wine racks, barrels, mead barrels, all sorts of things. You find a big mixing mead barrel in the bottom, in the northern section. It's not a very big cellar. And another guard meets up with you, and he says, "Follow me."
Okay, I follow him.
All right.
We all follow him.
Okay.
I guess someone trusts this stranger.
Boy said, "I guess we're following him."
Well, it's like you're getting, it's like a bouncer type of situation, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, like Shayla, we had a great experience with that.
Well, no, like they gotta lead you in.
Yeah, but she led her cousins, and now we can't find them. So.
Speaking of, is Shayla
still with us? What did we do with Shayla? Is she still here?
Hey guys, it's me again, your favorite they, them, DM. We're here today. I'm coming at you with not a Patreon advertisement, but this is an advertisement for our other socials. Our socials, you can find every single one. You can find our Facebook, our YouTube, our Spotify, our Patreon, our Instagram, our TikTok. You can find all those things at linktr.ee/duds-n-dragons. DUDSNDRAGONS. If you go to that link, you'll find every single social. You'll be able to keep up to date with us. You get to see what we're up to. If we're doing any live special shows in our Discord, you'll know. So make sure you follow our Linktree and follow everywhere on our Linktree to stay up to date with all Duds and Dragons information and updates. Have a good one and enjoy the show if you're listening. She followed you to Guideville. That's all you know.
Oh,
He's gone.
crap. Oh, well, you know, whatever. It is
We
what it is.
lost two members of our party, guys. We're next.
It is what it is now. It's all good. We might as well just move on.
If you want to roll a history and a perception, I'll let you know if you happen to see where she went.
History and perception?
Yep.
Two things at once?
Yep. Really breaking the rules here of Dungeons and
I rolled
Dragons Edition 5.
Okay, I rolled a 15 on history and a 10 on perception.
Okay. Well, sweet.
I rolled a 16 on history and an 11 on perception. Well, that's 11
Boy said
plus.
15 on perception, 3 on history.
Damn. Kira?
5 on history and 8 on perception.
Okay, so Crikey and Freya, they were too busy, like, just chilling at the tavern.
Trying to decipher the map and everything, and like...
Yeah, you guys chilled at the tavern. But Addison and Shaq, you happen to realize that Shayla was still with you guys when you entered the tavern, but she went to go sit down. She went to go hang out. She's been through a lot, like I'm sure the rest of you all have.
She needs a drink.
She needed a drink, so she said, "Oh fuck, this is a tavern. I want to go get fucked up real quick. This has been a rough day or a week. I don't know." But you vaguely remember hearing her say that as you all approach the barkeep. Okay, so anyways, a guard comes and kidnaps you all. No, I'm kidding. A guard comes and meets you in the cellar. And he leads you to it just looks like an average wall. You walk past some wine and mead barrel stands, and the guard says this way, and he presses his hand in a certain section of the wall, and the wall starts rising from behind some dusty and moldy barrels. And you can, in the distance behind the wall, you start hearing a crowd and a clanking of metal. He gestures you all to enter, and he says, "When you want to leave, just pull the lever on the other side of the wall there, and it'll be right up for you."
Thank you.
Enjoy. Yep. Smoke all the smoke you want, but don't bring any home. We will check you. We will check you when you leave, just so you know.
Oh, God. Addison, please don't take anything out of here.
My hands are itching to be taking some stuff.
You're going to be taking something out of here.
I don't know. I have a disadvantage on stealth. I'm kind of scared too.
You can smoke it, just don't take anything from here.
Okay.
So you all enter?
I'll try.
Yeah.
All right, you all proceed through the hidden passageway.
Oh, side note really quick.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, I'm glad that Olivia's not here because she is allergic to this stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, but she's probably here, and she's probably having an allergic reaction.
Fuck! Olivia!
Oib said she's held here, like how they would
Look
hold
around for
Usperman
Olivia's.
with kryptonite.
She's held here like kryptonite, said Crikey.
This is not good, guys.
All right.
Okay,
so
well.
you all proceed through the passageway, and the tabaxi guard begins. He presses his hand onto the wall again, and the door starts closing, and he's like reaching down under it, and he's like waving. He's like, "Okay, all right, have fun, don't get lost, make some money, gamble a little bit. You know, this is a fight club after all. You are at Unfortunate Foster Children. This is a fight club. Welcome to Unfortunate Foster Children." And then the wall closes, and his voice gets cut off before he can finish.
Jeanette Foster children? There's children? And here? I start looking around frantically. There's children?
On the other side of the wall, the cat was like, "I really hope they knew that. I really hope that they knew that we enslaved children and made them fight for money."
Oib said time to beat up some children.
There's children!
Is Addison screaming that?
Yes. Eyes wide, looking around.
Some of the members that are sitting in the seats in the back just kind of look at you and be like, they just look at each other, kind of implying like, "Did she not know that?"
I look at Freya. What if your cousins are here?
Freya goes wide-eyed and kind of like glance, like looking all around, like, "Oh my God, are they here? Are they here?"
The people in the seats start making a cringing face, and then they just slowly turn back around.
Okay, I think we should split up and look. Look for Olivia's, look for the cousins, look for them all. Cover more ground if we split up.
So before you is a stadium filled with all sorts of different creatures you've never seen before. They're all anthropomorphic. They're all human-esque. Some have fur. Some have wings. Some have weird things coming out of their heads. Some have tails. Some are full-blown animals, as you can see with the tabaxi guards on the outside.
I'm gonna walk up to like where all of the other people are kind of huddled and just look for someone tied up. Or someone, I don't know, convulsing because of their allergies.
Well, you are in a stadium-esque area. It's like a coliseum. As you look down, you see a stadium filled with people. It's not like a big football stadium, but it's like a horse race stadium, you know? Okay. Like horse race bleachers, but it's indoors, underground. And in the middle, you just see like a ring with it's just dirt. You can see that there's racks of weapons, shields, other objects just strewn about in the ring area down there. You're in the stadium bay, like you're in the bleachers.
Okay.
Hold on, Crikey was saying something. So you look around and inspect the battlefield. What did you say you were doing, Addison?
I was thinking 2 people can go left and 2 people can go right, and we meet in the middle.
Okay, well, I'll do Crikey's first. Crikey, when you roll perception, Crikey, to see what's happening in the battlefield.
Oib said 22.
God, he's got elf eyes. What do your elven eyes see? Was it a nat 20 or is it added 22?
+6 to perception does
Jesus
wonders.
Fucking Christ. You got contacts in that can see God. Okay. As you peer into the ring, you do see two short creatures fighting each other, but they don't appear to be human at all. One looks like he's part fish, and the other one looks like they're part monkey, and they are just swinging at each other. Seems fishy. God damn it. All right. So yeah, they're fighting down there. People are cheering. Some people are booing. A fight does break out in the stands on the other side of the stadium, but it's quickly resolved by a guard. So Addison said you guys should split up. What are you guys going to do?
I'm going to go left.
I'm not going to tell you anything anymore. You ask me questions and tell me where you want to go.
So I tell everyone my plan. 2 of us should go left, 2 of us should go right. We can cover more ground that way, meet in the middle, and if the others are not there at the middle whenever we get there, we can just like try and look for you, see if there's anything holding you up and trying to help or something. But I think we can cover more ground if we split up like that.
Okay. All right.
Said I follow Addison.
Sounds good.
Don't think she should be alone with Shaq.
Well,
I wanted to go with Freya anyways.
okay. Thank you, Crikey.
So
I trust you, Crikey.
So you shoot you in the back with an arrow. But anyways.
What?
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 Nothing?
I'm scared.
All right, Freya, let's go to the right.
okay.
Okay, so Shaq and Freya continued and start marching towards the right side of the stadium, filling their way through the crowds of people, squeezing through like seats and stuff, like that weird seat walk you have to do whenever you're at like a baseball stadium. Like, sorry, I don't mean to touch your all of your knees with my ass. It's either front butt or back butt. Which one do you want? I can't walk sideways. All right, so you guys proceed to the right. Addison and Crikey, you proceed to the left.
I'm going to whisper to Crikey, like, you're not going to shoot me in the back, right? I know he can't hear me. I sign it. I'm sorry. I sign it. I realize
he can hear you.
Silence.
He can hear you. He can't speak.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
I'm mute, not deaf.
I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
Addison's freaking out. Why are you freaking out, Addison?
Because Shaq said something that got under my skin, and now I'm nervous.
Oh, no.
I can't trust anyone except for Olivia, and she's gone.
So we'll start with Shaq and Freya. As you all march, well, I guess squeeze past the crowd in their seats, some are getting angry, like, hey, move the fuck out of the way. Yo, watch where you're going. How big are you anyways? I've eaten kids bigger than you, one says to Shaq.
Yikes.
And some look at Freya.
Dude.
You relax.
Freya's just like, sorry, I'm sorry, excuse me, sorry.
As you continue walking, you see kind of like a food stand. It's not a stand, but it's like built into the side. You know what I mean? Kind of like how ShamWow's Bass Pro Shop was built into the side of his. It's like a mall shop, you know. You see a gift shop.
Oh, another Bass Pro Shop.
Doesn't say Bass Pro Shop. It says UFC gift shop.
What do you think, Shaq? Should we check it out?
Right beside it.
We might as well. We might find something useful in there.
On the other side of the door, or on the other side of it, on the left side of the entrance specifically, you just see a door that says employees only. And then on the side beside that, it says fighters only.
Fighters only?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So there's two like off limits doors, fighters only, employees only, and then there's a gift shop.
Oh, fighters only. I thought you said spiders only.
Oh no, I should have said spiders only.
I'm not going to that door.
Spiders. Okay, you know what? It's changed to spiders only.
Yeah, I ain't going in there.
Right before your eyes, it just changes.
Boyd said, I thought you said ciders only if I'm gonna be honest.
Addison and Crikey, as you squeeze past all the people, they're looking at you like, what the fuck? You smell, what is that smell? God, that doesn't smell anything like that magical wano. God, you smell terrible. And then, people are yelling at Crikey, yo, watch where you're going. You just stepped on my toe. Yo, what the fuck, dude? Watch out. God, you're very tall, aren't you?
I'm ignoring them all, just seething silently and keep walking.
Oiv said, watch where you stand next
kids,
time,
looking
dumbass.
for Olivia's. I'm looking for anyone except for them.
One gets up and shoves Crikey and says, hey, who you calling dumbass, dumbass? And he's like, and when he stands up, he's only 3'2".
Obviously, you dumbass. I crouched down.
He just looks at you and goes, whatever, you don't even know who I am. And he sits back in his seat and he's like, I make so much money, you don't even know. And he just crosses his arms and he pouts a little bit.
I walk up to him and just say, oh, looks like someone has fragile masculinity.
What's masculinity? I'm a woman.
Exactly.
Oiv said, who would want to know who you are?
Whatever, I'm done with this conversation. He turns his head away. As you two...
Oiv said, short people Amirai.
Oh my god. As you two walk to the left side, stepping on people's toes and shoving your ass in their face, you see a food stand. They sell they're selling all sorts of like snacks, like it's a baseball park. And beside it, you see employees only door and another spiders only door.
Do they have chocolate covered rats?
If you'd like to approach the food stand, by all means, go find out.
I'm going to approach the food stand and look at their menu.
Okay, so you look at the food stand. They only have 3 things on their menu. The first thing is chocolate covered rats. The second thing is chocolate covered magical wana. And the third thing is chocolate covered spiders.
Look to Crikey and kind of elbow him like, hey, your food's here.
Your tire's stuck. The cashier looks at you and he says, oh, hey, welcome to UFC Food Court, UFC FC, if you will. Welcome. Oh, can I get you anything? Welcome in. He looks at Crikey. He says, you look particularly hungry. Can I interest you in a chocolate-covered spider? And he pulls out a stick with a chocolate-covered spider on it.
Hey, I'm wondering if I could get my own rat covered in chocolate. I bring out my own rat.
Oh, he sees the rat and he says, oh, man, that's a big one. I'll even get you a discount on that because, you brought your own. So yeah, hand it over. It will be 10 gold, though. Do you have 10 gold? That is the discounted rate. These things usually go for 20.
I gladly pay 10 for Choco Rat.
All right. He hands out his hand. He says, 10 gold in the rat, please.
I give both. Arrow's still in rat.
He even brought your own stick. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool. I like you. And he's like waving the rat at you. He's like, yeah, that's nice. I'll give you, here, he gives you 2 gold back. He's like, 8 gold for bringing your own stick. These sticks are expensive, I mean, I get them from the great Weku tree outside, but, we don't tell anybody.
I'm going to ask about the chocolate-covered wana.
Oh, yes, young lady, anything. Yeah. The chocolate-covered wana, you can have a free sample. You said, I heard down the grapevine that you were part of the first-timers package, right? Yeah, you get a free sample, and she offers a free sample to you as well, Crikey. Would you like one? Or he does, excuse me. He offers you a free sample, Addison, of the magical wana, chocolate-covered magical wana. He also
said, hell yeah, Choco weed me.
Yeah, hell yeah. So he hands over both a choco weed for both of you. And he's like, give me about 5 minutes, and I'm going to go cover this rat. Did you need anything, young lady?
What does it do? Is it just food? Because, mine has, special healing properties.
Oh, it's really just food, but it also kind of enhances your time of being here. Kind of makes the colors a little more vivid, and it makes the gore a little less gory. Usually whenever I eat it, and I see people, gutting themselves in the ring down there, you see rainbows and butterflies come out of them. At least for 30 minutes. You don't see blood. It's weird. It helps all of us feel a little bit better. That's why we give free samples to first timers, so they can ease into it,
Quick sidebar, talking to God here, okay? Whenever you say choco weed, I'm just picturing a nug dipped in chocolate. Do I still smoke it or do I just eat it?
Choco weed is magical wana. It's not marijuana. Okay. It is magical wana found only in Faerun. And yes, you do eat it. It is chocolate covered.
Okay, so I was right then.
Yeah. It'll be in the form of edible.
I save it for later. I put it in my pocket.
He warns you, he says that might melt in your pocket. And remember,
Trust me.
you can't take anything out of here.
Oh my god. Okay. I wait.
You will be searched on your way out.
I know. I'm not gonna leave without it.
Okay.
I want to meet up with my friends first and let them know about what the opportunity they have over here is.
Here, he says, may I? And he pulls out a knife. And he says, take a bite. Take a bite. Trust me, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you.
Why? Oh, why do you have a knife?
I'm not going to hurt you. Take a bite. Just small nibble. Small nibble.
I take a small bite.
Okay. He puts his hand in front of you, and he takes a knife, and he cuts his hand a little bit.
What the fuck?
And instead of blood emitting from his hand, you see rainbows and flowers shooting out.
What the fuck?
I told you.
Mine doesn't do that.
I told you it will. Well, I'm telling you, this is magical Wana after all. It's pretty powerful
Mine just
shit.
makes me smarter.
Smarter. Oh, this doesn't make you smart. Doesn't make you dumb, but it just kind of changes your perception, if you will. It might affect your perception a little bit.
I take a small little bite-sized piece off of a brownie and hand it to them so they can sample it mine as well.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll try it. He takes a brownie and he takes a bite.
It heals.
It heals.
It heals 20 health.
All right, so he takes a bite. He goes, oh, wow, that's really good. And then he stops and freezes. His eyes go cross-eyed. His hands go down.
I watch him intently.
And he is frozen for 5 minutes. He's paralyzed. Still holding Crikey's unchocolated rat.
Sorry, Crikey. I'm so sorry.
Oiv said way to go.
I kind of wave my
Now
hand
I have to wait longer.
Hello.
Meanwhile, while that's happening, Shaq and Freya, we are at the gift shop, spider door, and employee door. What do you guys want to do right now?
Hey, sidebar with God.
Oh yeah, pray to me. What do you have to say, my child?
Is there a chance we can break right here for a few minutes?
Yeah, don't you have to leave in 15?
No, in an hour.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were leaving in 15. I was like, oh no.
No.
Yes.
No.
Are we all ready from our break, or we still need a minute?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nope. I'm ready.
I'm good.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Oiv said you suddenly see Krika begin to use force joke on the small woman from Elier.
The small woman pays you no mind, Crikey. She's busy. She's busy looking at the thing, looking at the battle ensuing in front of her between the fish child and the monkey child. All right, so we were with Shaq and Freya before our break. You two were staring down a gift shop, a spiders only door, and employees only door. While people are yelling at you.
Freya, I am not going in that spiders only door. So we're either going into the gift shop or employees only. It's up to you. I'll leave it up to you.
Let's go into the gift shop.
Hell yeah. All right. So
Did you bring any gold with you?
I've got some gold.
You got any spending money?
Are you paying?
Same energy as, do you have games on your phone?
Actually, I do.
Shaq pulls out his phone and starts playing Tetris.
Candy Crush.
Exactly.
So you enter the
do we
gift
want
shop.
to roll perception for what's in the gift shop?
No, I mean, you can just see. So you walk into the gift shop. As you enter, it kind of just looks like an average store. It looks like a modern day store, as a matter of fact. You look over on a counter, you see like a cash register, like from the 60s, like an old fashioned cash register. I know it says, but the store is built like modern. I guess they haven't figured out like full technology yet. Ever since Long Con released the magical phone operating system.
All right.
So technology isn't too advanced, but it's getting there, thanks to the daddy's previous escapades and leaving shit behind, if you will. So you enter the gift shop. You see racks. It's full of like stuffed animal creatures. They're not animals. They're the creatures. A lot of them are creatures that you see surrounding you outside in the stadium. You see this one. It's like a blue dinosaur. It looks like one of those long neck dinosaurs, and it's wearing a helmet. You see another one. It is a cat. It looks like the tabaxi guards that you saw outside. It's wearing it's got like a spear. It's got a helmet. It's got some like plush armor on. On another rack, you see like some fake toy weapons. They're not made out of plastic. They're made out of the weku tree sticks. Weku tree wood, if you will, from outside. The sign says "Don't tell anybody." It's all like detailed on a sign right beside the toys with a big arrow on it that says Guideville. But you can see this is like gift shop, toy shop, knick-knack shop.
What do you think? Do you think there's anything useful here?
There's branches from the weku tree. I feel like that might be incredibly useful at some point.
Yeah.
How much? I go to the person working the cash register and I say, "Excuse me, how much are your weku tree sticks?"
The person there wearing a bright pink flowery shirt. And they turn around. When they turn around, they have a face of a dog, but they are humanoid everywhere else. And he slowly turns around and he goes, "You want to know about the prices?
Yes.
Why don't you just go read them? There's tags."
I just thought it'd be easier to ask you.
Oh, you just thought it'd be easier. You know, I don't just put up those tags for no fucking reason. So, yeah, come on. We'll go over this way. All right, come on. And he walks from behind the counter. And he leads you down towards the weku stick aisle. And as you all approach the weku sticks, he gestures. He points aggressively, as a matter of fact, to the price tag below it. He says, "Right there, 10 gold. Points at the sign that says "Don't tell anybody," and he says, "Don't tell anybody. I'm going back on my phone." And he goes back to the front desk where the cash register is. He leans back on the counter, not facing the outside of the store. He's facing the wall on the other side.
Okay.
Pleasant pooch.
Yeah.
A pleasant pooch.
It's kind of a bitch.
He is a pooch.
Should we get one for all of us? Like one each? What do you think?
That's a good idea.
So let's get 4. So Shaq picks up 4 weku sticks and takes it to the cash register.
All right, so you approach the cash register. The dog person is still standing there, back turned on his phone.
Woof. Bark, bark, bitch.
He turns around with his eyebrows raised, looking at you. And he says, "I know you didn't just woof woof at me. Ain't no fucking way.
You're right.
Ain't no fucking
You're
way
right.
you just
I
did
bow
that.
wowed at you.
You remember when I said there was 10 gold apiece?
No.
20 gold. 20 gold or get out of my shop.
Deal.
No, sir.
For all 4 of them, thank you.
No, sir. He swipes the sticks away. He says, "Get out of my shop."
Just kidding.
Nope. Go. Leave.
We'll take 4 for 10, please.
Leave. Persuasion with disadvantage. You upset him.
Oh, no.
Get the fuck out.
Wait, persuasion with
Disadvantage.
twice, right?
Yep. Take the lower number.
Okay, well the first one's 19. Good start.
Better hope the next one's 19.
Nat 20. Let's go.
Okay. So you managed to convince him. He says, "Well, I mean, I guess you're the only customers. Whatever. 10 each still. 10 each."
Fine.
All right.
Done.
You want to go
I handed 40
halvesies?
gold. No, I got it.
Okay.
I'm Shaquille O'Neal. I got it.
Shaquille O'Neal just came into the world with a bag of gold.
My thing says I have 100 gold. So.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, sweet. So you gave them 40 gold for 4 weku sticks. Sweet. So he takes your gold, hands you your sticks, and he says, "Fuck off. Have a good day. Fuck off." He gestures you
thank
outside.
you, kind sir. We will see you later. Bow wow. And I
Oh, God.
scurries out.
Shaq.
He looks at you angrily and starts barking aggressively. He's like, "Marr! Marr! Get out! Marr! Marr! Marr!"
I look at Frey and I say, "This is Fight Club."
Snarls at you as you walk out. Okay, so those weku sticks that you received, you actually jumped at the barking. I'm sorry. I made a wave jump. I was in the microphone when I did that. I'm sorry. Okay, all right, so as you all leave, I will tell you what those weku sticks do. Those weku sticks that you received. These sticks will allow you to cast Firebolt. Each stick casts Firebolt. You can it's meant to use to start a fire immediately without wasting the stick.
Oh, okay.
It's a self-flaming stick. It's got 10 uses. Each stick has 10 uses.
Got it. So I actually look at Freya and I say, "Hey, I just, we just kind of figured out what these Weku sticks do. I'm gonna give you yours, but I'm gonna wait to see if I want to give it to Addison, considering what we've been through. So,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna give it to her, but I have to think about it. But that'll just be between you and I. So,
All right. I'll keep it between us.
thanks. And just so that it looks good from outside perspective, I won't give Reiki his either. Maybe in due time, but just so it doesn't look like Addison's the only one not getting one.
Damn.
You know, whenever you guys are like doing your own thing, I kind of play a game on my phone, so I'm like not paying attention. I just zoned in on you saying I'm going to give it to Addison. I have no idea what you have.
Yeah, Crikey and Addison are both still waiting for the
This is
cook.
exactly what we needed. Not.
Like,
No, don't worry about it. We're
no,
good.
I'm trying to get into the character because I don't know what's going on with you guys, so I'm just gonna also be oblivious and let you guys tell me what happened.
Crikey and Addison are waiting for the cashier to unfreeze. All right, we're gonna jump back to you two now. On the other side of the stadium. Oh! All right, as you all are standing there waiting, looking at your wrists with no watch on them, trying to see when he's gonna be done unfrozen, you kind of start seeing the cashier twitch a little bit. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna need that recipe stat.
Oib said, welcome back, man.
He said, thanks. Here, let me give you my number. I'm sure you want to go and watch the fight. Here's my number.
Yeah.
It gives you the number. It is 400.
And what's your name?
Oh, my name's my name's
I know, it
Dusk.
takes a
Nice to
minute.
meet you.
You're
My name is Dusk. Nice to meet you.
Dusk. Okay.
Dusk.
Nice to meet you too.
I need more name suggestions in the Discord.
In my notes, I put 400. Dusk. Food man.
Food man in UFC. That might be important. In Swaggy's UFC basement. He says, all right, let me go get this rat chocolate up for you. It'll just take me a minute. And he goes behind some kitchen equipment. You see his head, like the top of his head poking out. And he's doing some stuff. You don't know what he's doing. There's a big wall there. And then he finally comes back around. He says, here's your chocolate covered rat. Hands it over to Crikey. He says, is there anything I can do for you guys?
I looked at Crikey. Have you guys seen any human-looking children coming by?
Human, see those? All right, keep your voices down. We had a couple come in soon. We had like three. I think there was 3 of them. The guards are kind of unsure about this one, but I think they're going to be a good fighter. They look pretty strong. The one that we got recently. There's a couple others that are coming in. I think they're going to be fighting here in the next couple fights, as a matter of fact. But I didn't tell you that. I'm not going to tell you who looks the strongest because this is a betting game, and if I give you any hints. Anyways, if you want to bet, if you want to make any bets, by the way, it's up the window on the other side of the stadium, where those 2 guys broke out into a fight.
Wait.
What? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was just giving you information. What's up?
Do you know their names?
I don't.
Okay.
I just know them: Human 1, Human 2, and Human 3.
Oh, that's promising. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be promising. They're gonna make hella money in here.
Okay. Well, you said the next few fights. About how long does one fight usually take?
It really depends.
Okay. Thank
It
you.
could be anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour. You never know.
Okay.
It looks like he looks over your shoulder and he says, "Oh, it looks like the fish boy and the monkey boy. Looks like the fish boy's about to win."
Okay. I'm gonna buy one of the chocolate wanna.
Another, you want to buy one? Oh, sweet. Yeah, hell yeah. Here, on the house. And he hands it to you for giving him the pot brownie taste.
Okay. Perfect.
It's on the
Thank
house.
you.
No problem.
Thank you. Okay. Crikey, what do you think that we should do?
Oib said, anyways, haha, about those spiders you also have in stock. How are they?
Oh, the spiders. See, that's what the spiders only doors for. That's where we keep the spider stock. Yeah, it's they're pretty good. They're not as good as the chocolate covered weed, if you guys called it that. But they're pretty good. They're a little cheaper than the spider. They're a little cheaper than the rats. That's for sure.
Crikey, you should get one. Variety. You might like it.
Oiv said, how much are they?
Oh, they're only 4 gold apiece. Unless, of course, you bring me your own stick again, then it'll be on sale. They're cheap because they're smaller. They're still pretty big. They're big spiders, but they're not as big as the rats.
Oiv said, well, I have an additional stick if you want to skever it.
Oh, hell yeah. It'll be 3 gold. Where's that stick at? He reaches his hand out.
I give him another arrow.
He grabs the arrow and he's like, this is a little too big. It was fine for the rat, but the spider, it'll just break the spider in half. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll just give you the stick. Don't worry about it. On the house, 3 gold. He goes and takes one of his bamboo sticks. He stabs it through one of the chocolate spiders, and he says, here you go, 3 gold. He hands it over to you.
All right. I give him 3 gold.
Says, thank you so much. He pushes the button on his cash register. You hear a cha-ching, and then he puts it in there, and he says, have a good day, guys. Come back soon. I hope I hear from you soon. I really want that recipe.
Do you want to go to the employee-only area? Sneak in? Because my stealth is not that good, so it would have to be you, and I can maybe be like your cover, like your watch.
That could be interesting. Plus 7 stealth ahead.
And you can get, if you like the spider, you can get more and have like more for camp,
Let's rob this place,
Yes.
Oh my god. You know how many people are in this place?
It's like Olivia's still here.
Oiv said, bring it.
Would you like to know how much health that the guards have, Oiv? I already told Reyna. This is breaking RP, but do you want to know how much health the guards have?
Oiv said, tell me.
110 each.
I forgot.
Are you sure you would like to try to start robbing the place?
You drive a rough bargain.
I drive a rough bargain. Hey, I'll do whatever you want.
What?
I'm just... God's warning you. There's a pop-up on your screen saying, warning, if you do this, it will alter the timeline of your quest.
You know what?
Oh, yeah, I'm so glad we're on the other side of the stadium.
Yeah, me too.
Oiv said, I have an idea, actually. I have a specific
What's your
little
idea?
orb I have gotten.
You talking about the teleportation orb?
Specifically a orb of teleportation gotten from Shammy.
Well, yeah, he threw it up in the air and said, catch, motherfucker! And then y'all caught it. But they only teleport to each other, just so you know.
Then we can just teleport to Shaq across the arena.
Y'all can zap over there.
No.
Who's got the other orb?
He'll just have Shaq go outside and me teleport through.
Shaq, do you have the orb?
Or was it Olivia? I forget who.
I have it.
Okay.
I have it.
We would need to talk to them about this first, but I think it would be good if we wait to see if her cousins are fighting before we get kicked out.
Hey, and by the way, our whole point was to find Olivia.
And the cousins, but we'll see.
You don't know if her cousins are here or not. You just know that there's 3 humans being brought in.
Yeah.
Oiv said, alright. Finding the others.
Yes, we can find them first. If not, we can ransack this place.
You're gonna break my heart if you ransack this place. So what are we doing? Are we meeting up? Are we going?
Oiv said, I'm gonna take Lau the
I
chocolate
want to
rats.
meet them in the middle.
I'm curious about the spiders only door. Can I peek my head in?
Yeah. Do you want to roll stealth, or do you care if somebody sees you and yells at you?
Let's roll stealth. Let's make it fun.
Sweet, roll stealth.
Oh, good. I got a 1.
As you approach the spider door, you trip and everybody turns around and looks at you.
I guess I'm not
Everybody
going
in the
in
general
there.
area, they just kind of look at you and be like, "You okay?"
Oh yeah, just 2 left feet,
Oh yeah, I know all about that. And one of them puts his feet up and he's got 2 left feet.
Yeah.
Well, I know, man. I get it. Trust me, I fall on shit every time. All right, do you need help up? Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. All right, sweet. Yeah. Cool. And he just walks away, and then he falls. He goes, oh, shit! Did somebody help me up? Somebody? Hello? Any?
I
Okay, I
put
guess
my hand
not.
out to pick him up.
Oh, Oh, hey, thanks. You pick him up. He grabs your hand. He pulls himself up. He's like, hey, what's your name, by the way?
My name.
I don't fucking care. I'm gonna go sit back down. Thanks.
Okay.
He walks away.
Bitch.
That wasn't embarrassing at all. Shall we go meet them?
Yeah. Let's go do that.
Okay.
Craigie, Addison, are you all meeting up in the middle? Are you all being like, oh yeah, we should go meet up with them? Or are you guys doing something
Craigie
else?
wanted to get all of the chocolate rats.
Or are you trying to steal them? You want to do sleight of hand and take the ones that are on the counter while he's not looking? Is that what you're saying?
Oiv said after we have established the plan.
Okay, so go meet up and then you go talk about stealing rats then. Okay, so you all meet up with each other back in the center, back into the area that you all entered at. And I guess you tell each other your findings? I don't know. What do you do?
I'm gonna tell Freya that the food tender told us that there are 3 humans coming to fight here soon. But I keep my tone hushed.
Okay.
I don't know.
Freya's heart rate spikes a little.
I don't know who it's going to be, but 3 humans and we're missing 3 humans, so I'm just gonna stick around. See what happens. They should be here soon, but they didn't really tell me like any names, any like identifying factors or anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you like weed? He's giving samples. He's giving samples that turn blood into butterflies and rainbows. It's really weird.
Yeah, that sounds pretty weird. I think I'm good.
It's free, you know. It's not gonna cost you anything. He said it lasts about 30 minutes.
Free edible.
Free edible.
Back
Back that way. I point behind me.
She's really trying to convince you, Freya.
Yeah.
It can't just be me here.
Addison pulls up her hand and cuts her hand open. She says, look!
Butterflies!
Maybe that's what was wrong with ShamWow. He had a nosebleed or something, and that's why he was seeing butterflies.
You know what? I pull out the freebie I got, and I hand it to her. It's your choice.
Oiv said she cuts off her entire arm. Flowers.
You can't say no. Her and I just take a bite, because I had the sample and I bought one. Yeah, so I finished mine, and I give it to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you guys take your bite, your eyes dilate. Your eyes dilate, and you don't see much of a difference, but you can tell something's different, Freya.
I look back at my hand.
Did you actually cut your hand
Butterflies.
open?
You said it.
No, I don't say. Okay, well, God made you cut your hand open. Yeah. That was a joke, but I guess
was beyond my control.
I guess you were just staring at Freya, smiling, and your hand just lifted up, and a knife just went. It just flew out of nowhere.
Oh.
You can't hear Raina laughing, but she lost her mind there. Okay, so I guess the Force cut open Addison's hand, and you see butterflies and rainbows just emitting out of her hand.
And Shaq and Crikey just see blood.
Jack and Crikey just see blood.
Oiv said
Freya's
Shaq
just
and I
staring.
just see blood spewer.
Where did that fucking knife
What are
come
you guys
from?
doing over there?
Butterflies.
Why are we cutting that?
Suicidal references.
God.
I guess so.
Oiv
I don't
said
know.
I want to
Emo.
cosplay
Content warning,
Addison.
self-harm.
Cuts themselves.
Addison's bleeding out in her hand. You're seeing rainbows. Her and Ray are seeing rainbows. Freya, you do feel a little more relaxed. Almost a little less relaxed. You feel a little more relaxed.
I'm stressing out.
Now that you've eaten it. You can
All right,
kind of
yeah,
think a
yeah.
little clearer.
Yeah, okay. So, should we wait until the fight, or should we go and try to find them before the fight happens just to see who it is?
I am under
Oiv
the
said
influence. I'm
anyways
gonna
I go
sit
over
down
to
in one
Shaq
of the
and
front
whisper to
seats
him,
and wait.
hey, I figured out a way we can steal from this place. We both have an orb of teleportation
I'm
we
in
can
no state to
exploit.
be walking around right now.
So I hear Oiv, and I look at him, and I say, normally I'd agree with you, but we're not here to steal. We're here to find Olivius and quite possibly Freya's cousins. And so, but I think you have a good idea with the orbs, because if they go into the pit, we might be able to throw them an orb and have them teleport out of the cage.
But they have chocolate rats. I shove my rat in his face.
And I understand. However, we have bigger things at hand, and a rescue mission underway. Really, unless you're telling me that you don't want to save Olivia and Freya's cousins, in which we should probably let them know. We should let Freya know that this is not what we're doing, but you can tell her yourself.
I'm saying we can do this after we save them, in a win-win.
Sure, but we may not. We may need the orbs for saving, and then might not be able to come back in to seal. But I see where you're going. We'll figure it out.
I just want my rats, man.
You know, and I get it, buddy. But let's focus on the task at hand, and once we save, quite possibly Olivia and the cousins, we'll figure out a plan to steal. And I give him a little pat on the head.
Can't wait to piece this together.
Oive said, hey, you don't just pat a very tall man on the head like that.
Right. You are a very tall man. I'm just twice your size, so there. Gives him another pat and turns to Freya and Addison and says, all right, so what's going on? What have we found out? What are we doing?
Come here. I can't say it out loud. I motion for you to come closer.
Shaq bends over and almost at a 60-degree angle or 45-degree angle.
He bends down 4 feet. Speak to me, little one. What have you found?
I whisper as quietly as I can. The food vendor told us that there are 3 humans going to be fighting here soon. It could be minutes, it could be hours, depends on how long the fights take. But I think that we should stick around and wait to see if the cousins or Olivia is up there. And then maybe we can use the teleportation orbs or something to get them out, but we should stick around because there are 3 humans coming soon.
I look at Addison and Shaq says, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
I'm glad
so
that
we're
actually
gonna
on the
wait
same page.
for them. Right. Oh, we're besties.
Oh, totally.
So we'll wait till we see these 3 humanoids. Are we all in agreement?
Okay.
I love your energy, Freya. You're just yep. Whatever.
I follow.
Yeah.
Just want to find my cousins.
Perfect. Well, even if Crikey said no, he's outvoted. Anyways, should we find a table?
Crikey can stay in the stadium if Crikey wishes to. You guys can do whatever. You all are your own people.
Okay, I find a table near the front.
We're just sitting at a table now? Okay.
Yeah, wait.
Sweet. Waiting for the first fight to end?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
The whole time I'm trying to...
Bah, wench. 4 beers, please.
Nobody responds to you.
The whole time I'm trying to convince Shaq to try and get a shweed, chocolate-covered weed. It makes it more fun.
Chocolate wanna.
Chocolate wanna.
But aren't I? But I'd have to cut myself, right?
No, you don't. It makes the
No, you can
gore
just look
less
at
intense.
you can just look at Addison's
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, or the fighting in the ring.
Yeah, you look at the
You know
blood
what?
spewing from the ring down there.
It is free.
You know what? What the hell? Why not? We've got time to kill.
We do. We have plenty of time to kill. I looked at Crikey. You should join us.
You hear an
I'm
announcement.
convincing
Boys, and
everybody.
kids.
You hear an announcement over. It's magical announcement. I don't know. You just hear it over your head, and it says,
Fight 1 complete. Winner, Fish Boy.
Creative name. Love that. I wonder who he is.
He's Fish Boy.
the announcer replies, "That's
Yeah,
literally
just
his
a little
name."
applause.
Literally his name. It's literally Fish, comma Boy. Last name Fish, first name Boy.
So he's the
Oh,
werewolf.
boyfish.
Boyfish.
Unlike Boy Monkey down there, he's dead monkey now. But anyways.
No, he's dancing. He's dancing. He's not dead.
Battle 2. Cat Teen versus Fish Boy.
I want to get another one. I get up and go back to the food vendor.
Jack,
Oive
did you go
said,
to
who
the-
has popcorn?
They don't sell popcorn, unfortunately. Just the chocolate rats, chocolate spiders, and a chocolate wana. A lot of chocolate.
I'm gonna buy some chocolate wana.
All right, you and Shaq go back up to the food vendor. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are back at the food vendor. Oh, hey, welcome back. What can I do for you?
Brought a friend. He's also part of the first timer package.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. And he hands you one, Shaq. He says, here you go. One chocolate wana.
Another one, please.
Thank you.
Another one. Oh, you know the price.
5, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't remember. It's written down,
I
but
don't
whatever.
remember either. I looked down at it and I can't read. Why is your sign flying?
I don't know, man. This is a crazy world. Anyways, here you go. 5 gold. He takes it.
I give it to them.
Takes it. Thanks. All right. Bye.
Bye. I walk away.
On the other side of the stadium, you see a line forming at the gambling window.
Check.
Yep. I'm making my. I think I can make bets over there, guys. So I'm gonna go see what it's all about. I'm gonna go see what the lines are, and I will report back.
Should I stay with you like buddy system?
You know what? Because we're best friends, yes.
The best of friends. Let's go.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And as Shaq is walking to the betting, he feels the bond forming with Addison, and it's getting bigger.
Addison is just passive aggressive towards Jack.
No problem, best buddy, and punches you in the shoulder or something.
She acts like she likes me.
But we walk over to the betting window.
You make it to the betting window, and you find yourself in line. You're the first person in line.
The first or the fourth? I don't know.
You're the first person in the line.
I'm high, so I'm really.
Okay, so
I'm just confused.
You're the fourth person in line, and you wait, and a couple people go by. You see this one guy. He's making a big deal. He's like, "What do you mean he lost? I put so much money onto this." And he's like, "It's not my fault, man. It's not my fault. You should have bet on the other guy. I don't know what to tell you." He's like, "This is fucking ridiculous. I want my money back." He said, "Get the fuck out. I'm gonna call the guards." He says, "Fuck you, man," and he just slams his money on the table and he walks away.
That's fun.
After that, and he goes, "Next." Next guy comes up. It's a clean transaction. He says, "Thank you, have a good day." Next person comes up and he says, "How much you want to bet?" I'll do like 10 gold on the cat man. Oh wait, what's the roster for the next fight? He's like, "Oh, you want to know the roster? Okay. Well, after Catman and Fish Boy, we have these 2 new humans coming in. Don't tell anybody, but I'll give you the lowdown. One's bigger than the other, and I think you should pick the bigger one." He says, "Okay, yeah, sweet. We'll put 15 gold on the big one." He says, 15 gold on the big one. All right, sweet. All right, I'll see you later. Next. And the next person in his line is you, Shaq. Bets, please.
Hello. So, what's the next fight up?
Oh, you want to know the next fight? Okay, the next fight is it's between these 2 little humans. We just got them. Don't tell anybody. They're gonna be a good fight. There's a small one. There's a big one. We also got a third one. She's gonna come in later. We're gonna bring her in after these 2 fight. So, what do you want to bet? You want to bet on anything?
So that one you're talking about, the girl, the she is how much later is that?
It'll be after the 2 humans match. After she'll fight whoever wins between them.
Okay. What are the lines for the 2 fights? What are the odds?
I'd put my money. I'd say a good 70-30 because the other one, he's really young. He's very small. He's just been screaming the whole time. But the big one, he's very lazy, but he's bigger. He's very lazy though. He said he likes to watch streams or something. I don't know. I don't care. I just run the bets.
Do you happen to know their names instead of like Human 1 and Human 2? Like,
no, that's the only information they give me is Human 1 and Human 2.
Shaq, I think.
What are the odds?
We need.
I already told you the odds.
Yeah,
70-30.
But is it? But for my bet though, is it 2-1 on the big guy? Is it 5-1 on the small guy? What are we talking here?
Listen, man, I told you 70-30, 70 on the big guy, 30 on the little guy, because it's just a big size difference. He's bigger. Says he knows the little one, but we can't believe that. We got to keep them separated.
I look at Addison and I say, "This is the worst betting window I've ever seen in my entire life."
He's gonna roll.
They don't even give us proper odds on the fights. I turn back and I say, "Okay, anyways, I'll put."
I heard you. I heard you say that
on the bigger human.
If you don't want to be here, you can leave. I heard you say that.
I'll put 10 gold on the bigger human in the next fight, and then I want to do 10 more gold on the other female humanoid in the fight afterwards.
Okay, I got you. Can I get your name, please?
Shaq.
Shaq. How do you spell that?
SHAQ.
What the fuck's a Q? Never seen a Q before.
It's a circle with a line down it.
Circle.
Yes.
He draws a circle and then he puts a line down the middle. Is this right, Shaq?
Yes.
Just a line just down the middle of the circle. This is right. Okay.
It works.
All right.
It's all the same.
All right. 10 and 10. All right. Sweet. All right. Here you go. Have a good day. I'll see you around. We'll announce the winners whenever the match is over.
Perfect.
I lead Shaq back to the table.
Oh, you just run away? He's going to call you up next.
No, I'm with Shaq. I'm not betting anything.
Oh,
I'm just like there. We should definitely tell Freya.
Yes, let's tell Freya.
Because it's 2 boys and 1 girl. What are the odds?
He didn't specify. Oh, wait, maybe he did specify.
Yeah.
You cack out on her from the distance. Yoo-hoo!
Big summer blowout!
Big summer blowout!
Okay, I sit back down right next to Freya.
Danish letter mention. Sorry.
I tell her that the 2 humans are coming up next, and they're both boys.
Okay.
She's like, and?
Okay.
What about it?
Not worried at all who they are.
No, we didn't know anything. This chocolate man. Shaq, help.
They didn't have any names for us. We asked. But I did place a bet on the bigger one, so we have to let them fight.
What?
Well, for all we know, they may not even be, your cousin. So.
I better not be. You bet on my cousins.
And Shaq also bet on potentially Olivia. Who knows?
Oh God!
So we gotta let these fights happen, but we'll figure it out.
I swear to God, if they're my cousins and you made a bet on which one of them would kill the other, I am going to scream.
It's okay.
I can deal with that. So let's just hang out for a little bit until the fight starts.
Oh God. Okay.
You hear the announcer come over your heads and says,
5 minutes until this match is forfeited complete. 5 minutes.
You hear the crowd boo a little bit.
They need a better announcer.
Hey, fuck you!
At least I did not make that noise over an intercom.
I can hear all of you, by the way. Just wanted you to know.
I agree with you.
All right, so you guys are going to wait for the next match?
Yeah.
Not what I had in mind, but okay. As you guys sit there at your table for the next 5 minutes or so, you see a battle ensue between Cat Teen and Fish Boy, and you can obviously see that Cat Teen is most likely going to overpower Fish Boy due to his sheer size and his claw hands. Fish Boy is just running around with a spear saying, "Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me!" And the cat's just chasing him on all fours, saying, "I'm gonna eat you! I'm gonna eat you! I'm gonna eat you!" It's been like that for the past 4 minutes or so.
I'm just gonna mumble. I cannot believe that we're watching kids fight.
Yeah. I mean, it's easier to kind of distance myself from it because they're not human.
But they're still teen. They're even acting like kids.
Hurry up and finish.
Plus, their blood is rainbows and butterflies.
5, 4, 3, 2, and a buzzer goes off and it says,
"Time's up! Eliminate fighters!"
And both the Cat Teen look up and go, "Huh? Eliminate?" And the Fish Boy go, "What do you mean eliminate?" And then all of a sudden, both of the creatures disintegrate.
Oh no.
But we see it as something different, so I'm cheering.
You hear a lot of people in the crowd boo because nobody won. And the losers' money, since they lost all that money and none of the bets went through, it goes straight to the house. So there's a lot of upset people.
And like I said, I don't know that they got killed. So right now, if they're just holding hands and hugging, they're having a good time. Like, how sweet. They ended on good terms.
Yeah, there's just a pile of dust left where they were standing.
Okay. Oh, God. Let's continue.
All right. Well,
please.
Match
I
3
can't wait for the
starting
next fight.
soon.
Got money on the big one.
Oh, my God.
10 minutes. Intermission.
Oh,
God. Okay, all right.
of course, there's an intermission whenever we don't need one.
As the intermission is called, you see this big metal shield just appear around the battleground of the stadium, and it just covers the stadium.
Ah, damn.
And it illuminates the rest of the outside of the stadium, like the bleachers and stuff. You see people getting up. You see people like going and making lines at a bathroom. You see people lining up at the spiders only door for some reason. You see a couple guards come out of the employees only door on both sides. Just a couple of them. They're also tabaxi guards. On the left side, one of the doors, it's actually held open. It got stuck open, so it's just sitting there wide open. It still says employees only on the other side of the door that's facing you, but it's wide open. Nobody's really there. The other door, it's still closed.
We noticed that, right?
I think so. God said so, so we had to.
Well, no, I'm just telling you what you saw. What's happening? I'm telling you what's happening.
I want to casually walk up to that door that's opened.
Sure. It's bustling. People are busy right now. They're getting chocolate-covered iguana and rats and spiders, and some are at the gift shop annoying the angry dog employee that's over there. Some are lining up for the bathroom. Some are trying to sneak into the spider's door. And there's like a guard shooing them away. Like, get away from this door. You're not supposed to be in there unless you want to get cooked, man. You want to get cooked? You want to get fried? You want to get roasted? Covered in chocolate? Come on, fucking go in there, man. But this guard's got his back turned to the open door, and he's like yelling at the people lining up at the spider door.
I'm going to ignore him and walk in.
Okay, I do want you to roll stealth.
15.
Sweet. So while the guard is distracted, you manage to slip by the guard and find your way inside the employee-only door. Are the rest of you doing anything?
Yeah, Freya wants to
Boyd
follow
said I also
a few
want
steps
to
behind
sneak
so
in,
it doesn't draw
if
too
I
much
can.
attention.
All right, well, let's all do a Scooby-Doo roll to see if we all get into the door.
I'm staying at the table because I got bets on this next fight. And
Oh,
I
you're
just
gonna
don't wanna
watch?
stay put.
Okay.
Oh, three
Hell
of us
yeah,
are
Shag.
sneaking.
Hell yeah.
All right. I only
Wait,
have a
that means that
plus
Shag has the other teleportation orb, so we can all just kind of go there.
Could be useful.
two.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Sweet. You do the same thing, Freya. You manage to squeeze past. Guard doesn't bat an eye. He's yelling at the crowd that's like piling out. Everybody wants to go into the spiders only door for some reason. There's like 50 people standing at the door, and the guard's like got his hand on his head. He's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Oib said unnatural 20, 13 plus 7.
Greggy, you managed to do the same. You all enter the employees only door. Woo! As you enter, you kind of hear some complaining, just like multiple voices layered on top of each other. They're not really screaming, they just sound tired and worn out. You walk down some steps after entering the door. You go down the left, down this like hallway of steps. Going down the hallway, you see picture frames of people that run the UFC fight clubs around the world of Faerun. You see on the top of the stairs, before you start going down the stairs, you see a picture of the barkeep on the wall next to the stairs, and it says proud holder of UFC, Swaggy Wagons.
So he's in charge of this whole thing, huh?
He's holding 2 thumbs up. There's a dog with him. There's a picture of a white and black spotted dog.
Oib said he has a child on a chain next to him. Classic.
There's no child.
The dog is really a child in a dog suit.
It's a Merle breed. I don't know if you've heard of that.
It's like, oh, like an Australian Shepherd.
Looks like an Australian Shepherd, but it's also like part Dalmatian.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
cute.
So yeah, you see a picture of a rare Merle breed next to Swaggy Wagons in that picture. So you guys continue down the stairs after noticing that picture. And as you go down the stairs, there's not really any guards or anything. You guys are sneaking, so you will be hard to detect. You go down the stairs, you enter the doorway, and you look around through the doorway, you peek through the doorway, and you happen to notice it is a room full of cages. Just a bunch of cages. There's cages on top of other cages. You can hear rattling from the cages. You can hear people saying, "Let me out, help." But it's not too many voices. You also hear some snoring. Would you like to enter the caged room, or do you want to do anything sneakily?
Oib said, "Can we check if any are the ones we're looking for?"
Start looking through the cages.
I want to help her.
Okay, and then Crikey said, "Can we check if there's any ones we're looking for?" Yeah, Crikey, do you want to make a perception check while you peer into the room before everybody walks in, or do you guys want to walk in before he does that?
Oib said yes.
Oh, maybe we should wait.
Well, we'll just say we'll say Crikey whispered that idea. Well, he turned his voice recorder down and then he put it next to your ear.
Yeah.
Oib said 23 perception.
Held his arm out like, stop.
Oh, shit. 23? Are you serious? 23. Your perception rolls, I swear to God. Okay. As
Very
you
smart.
peer through the door, you do see a table with a chair. There is a tabaxi guard. He's got his feet kicked up. He's leaned back. He is asleep. But the cages, it's a little too dark in there to tell who's in there. So you would have to approach the cages to be able to discern who is in each cage. After looking, though, you do see about 7 or 8 cages.
All right.
Oib said, "Going in. Do I roll
Well.
stealth or?"
Well, you guys are already stealthed, but if there's like a bump in the night or something, I'll let you know. So you all enter the room slowly and quietly. You sneak in.
Yes.
Like I said, there are 8 cages. There's 4 on the left, 4 on the right. That's it. Otherwise, there's a
Okay.
guard at the other end of the room who is asleep. And I will probably make you roll like sleight of hand if you try to like open a cage or something or unlock it.
Okay, I want to look at the cages on the left.
Okay, you go to the left side. There's 4 cages over there. Just lined
Oib
up right
said,
beside
"Then
each
I'm
other.
going right."
Yes.
Crikey goes right. Freya, do you just stand there?
Shock. My cousins could
Yeah.
be in here.
Freya wants to kind of whisper, shout for Leo and Max.
Okay.
Kind of like under her breath, like, Leo, Max.
Okay, sweet. You don't really get any responses in return. You just kind of hear the moaning and the groaning of the other kids that are in the cages.
I stopped looking because I realized I have no idea what Leo and Max look like.
Well, they're
Oib
humanoids.
said, "Oh shit."
They're humans.
You
look
return
at
back to
Freya
the doorway, I guess.
Yeah, I walk back with my head down. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm looking
No
for.
Olivia. No Olivia.
Well, you didn't really look. You just kind of walked up to them, and then you were like, "Oh, I don't know what they look like," and you turned back.
Well, I figure I'm looking at them as I'm walking.
Oh,
So I thought I was looking.
yeah. Okay, well, I guess I guess you didn't really say that you were looking. You just said, "I go left," and then.
Okay, yeah, okay. As I'm walking back to her, I look like, okay, there's no girls here. Let's go.
Yeah, there's nobody you recognize on the left side. Okay, Crikey, are you still exploring the right side?
Oib said, "I just continue to look for humanoids."
Crikey, while you are exploring the right side, you come across the 3rd cage. Make a perception check.
Oib said, "Unnatural 20."
God damn, get out of my campaign. Give me those dice. Natural 20. Just walking by cage 3, you just happen to glance over and you immediately recognize the familiar humanoid, 4-foot humanoid laying there. She is unconscious, not responsive to the world.
Oib said, "Unnatural 14 plus 6."
Shit. Okay, well, you had to peer into the cage. I thought you said natural. On a unnatural 20, you have to peer into the cage, and you recognize Olivia's laying there. You recognize her. You know her height anywhere. Even laying on the ground, she's got sassiness to her. But she is completely unconscious.
Oib said, "The very tall woman laying in
A
there."
very tall woman.
So what would you like to do? Does anybody want to do anything?
Oib said, "Well, I
I walk
signal back to the
Freya,
others,"
so Crikey.
pointing at the cage.
Crikey signals back to Freya and Addison, pointing at the cage.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Crikey, you have the teleportation orb. Okay. How about I walk back out and I tell Shaq what's going on, and Shaq can leave. Like where it's safe for you guys to teleport back outside of like the building or something.
Then we just have no orb, and 2 children left to find.
Freya, any ideas? Well, like your cousins might be coming first.
I want to look in these cages. I want to peer into the cages.
Okay, so you peer into the cages as well, or are you approaching the cages?
Yeah, I want to go over to the left side where...
On the left side? Okay. So you sneakily approach the left side. The gourd is still... Or the gourd. My god.
The gourd.
The guard... The guard is still sawing logs in the corner over there. You approach the cages. The first cage you come across, you just... it's empty. There's nothing in that one. The second cage you come across, you see like this one kid. He's facing away. He's just sitting in the corner, holding his knees, sniffling a little bit.
Oh, I want to save them.
Third cage you pass by. That one's empty. The fourth cage is also empty.
Okay.
Do we try and get Olivia's out of the cage, or do you want to try and get both of them?
Oh gosh, bleeding heart over here. Me.
You can only carry one. I want to try and start lockpicking.
Yeah, do that.
Olivia's cage.
Do you have anything to lockpick with?
Let me look at my equipment.
A coconut.
A coconut.
Smash the coconut against the lock. That won't wake up the guard.
Oh, I have a tinderbox's
Oiv
utility.
said smash the guard with
an
the
exploration.
coconut.
Maybe I'll have like some pins in there I can use.
A tinderbox would carry fire starting material and sticks. I will give you disadvantage if you use those sticks to unlock a cage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yes, because you're using a stick.
What would I be rolling for?
Sleight of hand.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try. I rolled an 18 at first, and then I rolled a 2 plus 3.
So, like, the 18 gave you, like, I have a brilliant idea, I'll use the tinderbox. But then you went to go stick the fire starter stick into the lock, and it literally just snaps in half. You can do it again with another stick from your tinderbox, but it'll be a disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to smash the guard with the coconut and knock him completely out.
I'm going to go knock out the unconscious guard. Okay, so you approach the guard. Roll stealth for me to not wake him up.
Not 20.
Sweet. You approach the guard. He doesn't move a muscle. He snores even louder and harder. Just give me a straight strength roll, and he will roll Constitution.
13 plus 3, 16.
16? The guard is out cold.
What did he roll?
The coconut cracked open on his head. You now have an open coconut. As you hit the guard with the coconut, he just falls out of his chair, face first, behind the table, and he's just on the ground. He's not snoring anymore.
Is he dead?
He's breathing, but he's not snoring. He is unconscious at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use the half of the coconut I have and break the lock open then.
That's what you're going to do. After knocking out the guard.
Yeah.
That's what you're...
I want to...
You don't want to search the guard for the key?
Okay.
You can... No. If you want to break it open with a coconut, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
It's just, I thought that's why you were knocking the guard out. I thought you were going to be like, oh, I'm going to take his keys.
I was like,
I'm going to knock him out, and then I'm going to... Jesus Christ.
I didn't want him to hear me. That's all I was thinking.
That's where my head went too. It's like, knock him out so he doesn't hear our shenanigans.
Yeah.
Well, Shaq, you couldn't hear Shaq suggest to get the keys, so what do you do, Addison? Please tell me. Do you break it open? You try to break the lock with a coconut?
I'm still high, so yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that guard is unconscious, so you don't really have any issues to worry about right now unless somebody walks in.
Okay.
So you approach the cage. I want you to roll a strength check on the cage to open the lock.
Oiv said I thought of stealing it as well.
Okay, that
but Crikey
is
traumatized by
7 +
sticking
5.
hands into pockets.
Yeah, you should be careful, Oiv. What'd you roll,
Oh, wait,
Addison?
no, that was... Sorry. That was a strength saving throw. 7 + 3. I got 10.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, no, that's what I wanted you to throw is a A roll is a strength. Unfortunately, when you smash the coconut against the lock, it does not open. The coconut breaks more, actually.
Okay.
The lock is undented. 3 minutes left, you hear the announcer.
Oib said taking the key.
Okay, I grab the key, and I unlock the gate for Olivius and the poor child.
You grab the keys off of the unconscious corpse. Not corpse, living corpse. And you unlock Olivia's cage, and then you unlock the other child's cage. When you unlock the other child's cage, he kind of looks over his shoulder, and you see bat wings emit from his arms. He looks at you, he says, "Can you save me?"
I nod. Try and get out of here safely, okay?
Oh, I don't know the way out, though. I'm scared.
Okay. I can shield you if you want.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Is he small enough to fit in my bag? He's a little child and I have a bag on me. Is he small enough to fit in my bag?
Yeah, he's 2 foot tall.
Okay, yeah, get in my bag.
Okay, I'll get your bag. Sweet.
I get in my bag.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And now you become Banjo-Kazooie.
I zip it closed a little bit, but not all the way, so he can still like see what's going on.
Yeah, his head's popping out of the bag.
Yeah, I'm like, hide.
Oh, okay.
They can't see you.
It was hot in there. I'll go in there. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be quick. Okay, I'll be quick.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you got the bat kid
Oib
out.
said, I have an idea. I have the key to the Hotel of Gara. I can shove Olivia and the child in there.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's a good idea. That's what you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just need to put that key into any lock. You can even put it into any lock. It'll magically turn it into the doorway to that motel.
Oh, perfect. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Olivius is unconscious. She is.
There aren't any more
Oib
kids
said,
in these
or we
cages,
can
right?
wait until we have everybody and do it all at once. It's a once-a-day use.
Time out. I think Crikey was saying he wants to wait until everybody's together.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that what you said, Crikey? You wanted to wait till everybody's together to use it, or you want to throw Olivius and the Bat Kid in there while you guys...
Oib said we wait.
Wait. Okay, so he's not doing that. I take that back. None of this magical stuff happens. You enter no key. The key it gets ejected from the door. It goes... It flies off into the pit from ShamWow's dungeon.
He failed.
Key failed. Okay, no, that didn't happen. Olivius is unconscious in the cage.
Okay, so I have them both in my backpack, I think.
You put Olivius in your backpack? Olivius will not fit in your backpack.
Okay. Help, guys. I can't do both and the fight's starting.
Okay. I'll grab her hands. I start dragging Olivius.
Okay. Fuck. I help her out.
Oib said carry her on your shoulders maybe instead.
I'll fireman carrier.
Oib said piggyback M.
I pick up Olivia's and put her on your shoulders.
All right.
Hell yeah.
We good? You good?
I'm good.
Good? Okay. Okay, Cracky, lead the way.
Right. So you guys proceed to exit. You begin to exit the holding bay, which they kept all the fighters at. Right before you all slip through the door, however, you hear in the distance, you hear a voice, and it says,
"Let go of me! You can't make us fight each other, we're like brothers!" No.
I immediately look over to Freya.
Freya's eyes are wide, and she snaps around to where the voice is coming from.
Shaquille O'Neal, while you are waiting for the next fight to ensue, you see a guard dragging in what looks like to be a humanoid boy of sorts, child. They've got a bag over their heads, and you happen to hear him say, "Come on, man, let me go. I just want to go back to watching my streams. I don't want to fight. Where's my cousin Leo?" They enter the spiders only door.
So grab your blade, let the journey start. A world of magic, steel and heart. Roll the dice, the stage is set. We're adventurers now. No regrets.